Hello, everyone. Welcome to the low budget LCS. I'm here with friends. Friends?
Suck.
Oh,
Oh yeah. You suck the energy right out of me, man. You gotta.
I had the stream unmuted and I thought he was still talking, but I was just hearing like 2 seconds delay of whatever he was saying.
Hilarious.
The big plays.
Yeah.
This is the low budget LCS. I am Ev Dingus, your founding father. We got a real banger tonight, and I got the Mighty Fool and Spare Boredom here to help me out. How's it going, fellas?
I mean, it's definitely going. I'm ready to get rocking and rolling. Looks like I'm playing top lane this game. That can't be right.
No, doesn't make sense.
Listen, I mean, I'm fine with just casting with Zavia here in the spectator level.
Zavia. Oh no.
Just the no comms caster or no comms top laner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I moved. I gave in. I wanted to make Buggleberry Finn yell at me for being on his team, but felt bad.
Yeah, everyone, and Ford Drinks has another founding father on their team. We got Buggleberry trying to hold down the fort.
For the record, I'm the founding father. He's just my.
Oh,
I think Dutch and Spooky are both OG admins as well, if I'm not wrong.
Spooky for sure. Was Dutch at some point?
I think so.
Interesting.
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I didn't
The other
know that.
guys, who knows, but
This is a pro draft that I'm going to ignore, and we are gonna talk instead.
yeah. Did you guys see the? I mean, I know Evdingus was there, but Spare, did you see the trivia stream and the hot sauce stream last Sunday?
what? What?
No.
Wait, what did I miss?
Too much.
You should know that the jungler with the most championships is in this game.
What?
You'll
Really?
never guess which player he is.
Hold on, I got this.
Wait, it's this one, right?
No.
Is there Wolpies, O-Dog, or a boy named wait? But those are the three that I have on my screen.
No.
But it's not any of those.
It's not any of them.
It's Wormley.
It's
correct?
Wormley.
Yeah.
It's
What?
Wormley. The ADC for Four Drinks In is actually he has 2 titles on jungle: an executive and an economy title.
He's a
wait,
legend.
executive economy. Okay, so those are like that was the got it. Yep.
Yep.
Interesting. All right, Wormley, we're gonna keep an eye out on you. Make sure.
He's playing ADC, and he is no good at
Whoa.
that role. I played with him last season. I can say that.
Only a jungle player. Hope he pulls out the new ADC.
Oh,
Not
no.
gonna lie to you. I was talking to them earlier, theory crafting a bit, and we were saying maybe they pull out the Aatrox and the Ahri, in bot lane.
Ooh, that'd be kind of spice. Little.
To be fair, I was the only one that was saying that, no one else. But
Listen, I believe in Wormley on ADC. In the past 2 seasons, he's had 4 games of Lucian.
Ooh. Okay. How'd he doing him?
he's actually a cracked Lucian.
We skipped that part because it doesn't fit my argument.
Fair.
But yeah, he's in there.
I've played with his Lucian. It's good.
Yeah, he'll be fine. I'm sure.
I'm
It might
sure.
not win, but it's good. Bopes, on the other hand, definitely. I think he's got a copy pasta or 2 in the league. He's
Oh,
definitely
he
a
may,
storied
yeah.
ADC in the league, known for his. I think he's a Jinx player. His Piltover's Playboy, I think, is the copy pasta.
Ooh. He's a sexy boy. Okay. We do also have O-Dog 500 in this match, and he is by far my favorite player in the entire league.
Okay, do you want
Across-
to pull up the poem?
What?
I'm not good at speaking. You can read it.
I don't want to. I don't even have it. I thought you would save it. Since it's
I
about
have
you.
it right here in front of me. It's
Wait.
just a rip-off. It's not an original.
It's not an original. Well, I think the feelings he felt are very original.
They're
When
very
he,
real.
When he
yeah.
ripped it off of whoever wrote it. Yeah.
It is beautiful.
See, I do have the Bopes copy pasta. I'm gonna throw that in chat for anybody that's interested. That is longer than I thought it was.
Well, there is a copy pasta. That is what
Let me see
that is.
this.
There we go, Mr. Prezzi's
Oh
on it.
boy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you talking about Bopes, aka Piltover's Playboy, aka the Wanderlust of the bot lane, aka the Alpha Beta, that Bopes? The Bopes that double-handedly double-handedly uses a variety of mouse and keyboard what? To manipulate the movements of marksmen. The Bopes who Snoop Dogg coughed on to infect him with positive energy and a state of happiness unparalleled by anyone else in the economy league. This is now commercial though. So in the commercial league, yeah, I didn't think so. You're not allowed to talk about gods that way.
Yikes.
Absolute legend. That is what Bopes is.
Yep, and I just want to appreciate the fact that someone you don't know and Boss Guy have both highlighted their messages. Looking a little weak sauce there, Mr. Prezi. Get your game up. Come on.
Very frustrating to deal with.
Yep.
I do want to just drag this down and just...
Oh, disclaimer, we will not be having sound alerts for this stream because that is just too technically difficult for us.
I really don't know how to turn on sound alerts. So
yeah, it won't be happening. I'm sorry, guys.
I've been trying to meet with Bugleberry Finn for the past month and a half, but he's a busy guy.
Yeah, he's a hard guy to get a hold of. Yeah.
Or he could just be avoiding y'all.
He's very elusive, yeah, and I think it's because he doesn't like us, but it's also possible that he's actually doing things that are useful. Unlikely, but possible.
True. And it does, I believe, require me to have special access, maybe, so that he might be holding out on me, which would make sense.
Yeah, it's reasonable. Yeah.
Not very trustworthy, so fair enough.
Yep.
Can't really argue with it.
Is there one stream that goes by where someone doesn't type LeChance licks toes?
Well,
no,
it's always the same person. Also, someone.
I've typed it before.
Oh, I have too
What
as
a
well.
trooper.
Rescued, thank you for your Twitch Prime. We're gonna take that money and burn it.
Yeah, actually, that money goes toward buying diapers for a spooky man. It's important that he wears them because if he doesn't wear them, he shits on everybody. And
we don't want that.
Well,
don't kink shame me.
Oh boy, we learn more and more every stream about you, Spare. Calling all foot lovers and criminals.
I've got all these copy pasta. I'm gonna start dropping these bad boys in here.
Oh, absolutely. Spooky is as cracked as he is jacked. I saw him at 7-Eleven the other day buying Red Bull and adult diapers. I asked him what the diapers were for, and he said, "These contain my full power, so I don't completely shit on these kids." And then he ran out the door.
Wow.
Holy hell! Indeed,
what
he did.
What a legend.
Looks like, yes, we are going to have bets going. We're going to do that after the draft, I think, so that everybody's aware of what the team's picked.
Correct.
And then we'll just, it'll be about 3 minutes before the game gets started after that. So you'll have plenty of time to drop your schmecks and make some money. Some moolah.
Schmecks, yeah. And I'm sitting at, looks like 104,000 schmeckles, so.
Well, I'm sorry?
Wait, what?
104,000, so good luck beating that.
Oh, are you not a mod? You can actually bet.
So here's the thing. I just typed in chat, I am a mod, and I also don't have that many schmeckles.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense.
I do request, I kind of need to be a mod. It's important. But
yeah, if you're gonna stream, you have to have the mod privileges.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself for a bit here, so you guys do your thing.
Absolutely.
So what do you want to talk about here, Mighty?
I don't know. How was your day, Spare?
Bro, we're snowed in. There's nothing to do.
True. Yeah, I live in the South, so I don't have to worry about that stuff.
What? How dare you live in the South?
Yeah, tough for you, haha. No, I've been hearing a lot about that, actually. Everybody's having a hard time having to go out and shovel early in the morning and like...
Dude, I shoveled snow 4 times in 2 days.
Yeah, that's tough.
But, yeah, lucky you that you don't have to deal with this beautiful weather, this beautiful spring weather.
No, yeah, I'm having, like, tropical cocktails out in the sun, you know?
Do you live in, like, Florida?
Yeah, Florida. I'm your everyday average Florida man. You know.
Well, I mean, it's a mixed bag. I mean, on the one hand, you don't have to deal with the snow, right? But on the other hand, you have to live in Florida.
Yes, that is a trade-off. Yes. Florida isn't all that bad. There are parts and places that you'd rather not be,
Fair,
and
that's
people
fair.
you'd rather not talk to. But
Yeah, I gotcha.
overall, it's all right. It's warm. Sometimes too much of the warmth.
I don't think there can be too much warmth right now.
Oh, there can. Not for you, but for me. Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like relatively cold. I've still got the fan running full blast in my room.
You have a fan running? It's freaking like 20 degrees up here. You have a fan running. Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's a cool 75 in my room.
There's so much hate right now, bro.
I'm so sorry.
All good.
What's your guys' most prized silly bands? I don't know what that means.
What's a silly bands?
Silly bands are those like the things that, I don't know, when I was in high school, you put them on your wrists, like little rubber band bracelets.
Are those the ones with like words on it?
Yeah, I think they could have words. Yeah, they were. Yeah, they always did have words. You're right.
We'll just Google those. What's a silly band?
I had a gorilla. What does that mean? Like the face of a gorilla? That's awesome.
Oh, it's this thing. This looks like 5th grade.
Yeah, exactly. It was like elementary, high school. Like...
That's like so. Oh my god, I am so old. I'm a boomer.
Yeah. No, those were fun.
Those were fun. But you know those bands that they give out at like all the college fundraisers and events, and they're just mainly like for example for a breast cancer awareness month, like they give you all these pink and white bands that say "I love breasts" or something.
Yeah.
But man, silly bands.
Oh, okay. I'm getting an update in my Discord here from Zelius about what his gorilla silly band looked like.
Uh-oh.
It was literally a rubber band in the shape of a gorilla.
So you just wear it on your wrist? How does that work? It doesn't maintain its gorilla form, right?
Oh, I mean, it does if you would not stretch it out. It just like it would go back.
So you'd have to have like really small wrists, right?
No, I mean you just take it off.
But like, how do you flex on people?
How do you flex on people? I don't know. You could I guess you could stretch it and finger guns shoot it at people.
Oh yeah.
And then once it hits them, it bounces off and goes into the shape of a gorilla.
I was thinking more like you walk into a club and like people see you got that gorilla silly bands and they're like, oh god, don't mess with that guy, man.
See, okay, so the move with that, you gotta have the pop sockets, like the branded pop sockets on your phone. Every time you pull it out, it's that's the move, That's the low key flex.
We are in draft.
All right, everyone. We are in there representing.
I think someone you don't know said he'll take care of the bets. So he'll go ahead and run those for us.
That's so nice.
Because I did make a new account so that I could bet.
Oh, well, that's just hacking.
Wait, that's cheating the system.
But I can only be logged into one account at a time.
I'm reporting you to a real admin.
I am an admin. I will do what I wish.
Okay.
Oh, I need to get rid of the little blurb.
Yeah, you remove the blurb. Looks like so far we have Oren, Anivia, and Olaf Band on the side of Canadian Beer Drinkers.
Wait,
and Tristana, Alistar, and Kaisa Band on the side of 4 Drinks In. A Morgana pick. Wonder where that's going. Could probably be mid. Bugleberry Finn is a big baby. Does play Morgana mid. Actually, wait. This is Morgana top because they pro-drafted.
Oh, wait, is it?
It must be.
The bet is live. People bet your schmeckles now.
Oh, he's covering Annie and I hate it. Oh, no. Okay.
Wait. Maokai Jungle?
Yes, Waffles plays a lot of Maokai Jungle. It's definitely going to happen.
No, Morgana I am...
It's a thing that he does. I don't agree with it. I don't love it, but it's happening, and no one can stop him.
I know you two really want Four Drinks In to lose just because both of
Very bad.
I do.
But I gotta root for these guys because they're playing my girl top lane. I'm just saying, the balls, the cojones on this guy.
Yes, Celius confirmed. It is Morg top. Dutch Krampus is going top lane. He plays Morgana top. It's a really weird thing.
Oh, it's beautiful. I completely agree that it's not normal and shouldn't be done, but it's beautiful.
So for those of you in chat that are surprised to see a Spooky Man at support, we had a little bit of an emergency substitution this week where Dutch Krampus is stepping in, going to play top lane for the team, and a Spooky Man will fill at support. So that's why we're seeing the odd lineup.
Yep,
And
so
we do have Ash Bard down here in the bot lane. I heard whispers of the Bard coming through for a Spooky Man, but now we are going to see what it's all about.
So, just taking a quick gander at the teams, there's a huge problem on the side of Four Drinks.
Yeah, where's the damage coming from is what I want to know.
That is absolutely correct. You can't have Morgana, Maokai, Orianna, and Bard and not expect the other team just to mass up Mercury Treads because it's a lot of AP on one side, I'm not going to lie.
Yep, Wormley is going to be pulling double duty this game in terms of damage output if they want to win.
I mean, thankfully for Wormley over here, there is no immediate threat to him. There's no point-and-click Nautilus stun. There's no Zed trying to eat his face off. So, I mean, he'll be okay for a little bit. We'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, I think the other weird thing for me is that on the side of Four Drinks, we have a lot of these champions don't have like that initial engage button other than like Ash Arrow, you know? And so for not having that much like actual teamfight damage, I don't know if they have really that many go buttons either.
And I can tell you, playing Morgana in, the traditional role of support and mid and ADC and jungle and top, that Morgana's a decent laner. She'll hold the line, right? But once it comes to team fights, she's next to useless because you have two options. You could try to land a root, which is a 50-50 at best, or you can flash in an ult and then get burst down immediately and cry. So,
yeah, definitely. And I think Morgana top's gonna have more income than Morgana support would, so probably able to finish up the items that she needs to do that sort of thing, like Zhonya's Hourglass, and probably be a little bit more useful in that sense. But I don't know. This is like a really hard comp to execute, I think.
Oh yeah,
because there's really cool stuff can happen here. You send the Bard ulti to stop the tanks from blocking arrows, and then get some massive engage with Orianna. Like, that's possible.
That's possible, but like I said, it I agree with you. It's completely difficult to execute, and this is going to require some professional level communication and pathfinding for these guys. But we've been seeing the analysis for Four Drinks. Let's take a look. Just take a look at the other side of these Canadians over here. What do we got for
yeah? So I'd say the Canadian beer drinkers, I mean, they have a really clear idea of what they want to do here. They're going to play front to back. They're going to cover the Aphelios. And if an engage tries to come in, they've got these two beefcakes sitting in front, the Shen and the Volibear, and that's a perfect target for Seraphine ult. I'm just going to send it straight through. Nothing can really stop that, so...
And in terms of like consistent damage, really the only consistent damage is Aphelios. But Aphelios is one of the champions that you would absolutely pick, especially paired with a Lulu, to just mow down everyone and get a pentakill.
Yeah, well, and you'll be surprised how much. I mean, it's probably... I wouldn't be shocked to even see Moonstone Seraphine in mid lane.
Oh, true.
But it still does like a fair amount of damage. That Seraphine ult hitting 5 targets in a fight is just insane. And then you layer the E and the Q on top.
I mean, you could be 2 screens away and Seraphine ult could still hit you. That's the most disgusting part about her kit.
Yeah, exactly. So it's really up to Four Drinks In here to execute their composition and try to avoid those big team fights.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, they don't have that many tools to like split up the map either. They don't have a winning split push anywhere, I don't think.
Well, I mean, you have to also think about it. Like, which person on Four Drinks can split push?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like they're gonna have a really really hard time preventing like a group up on objectives and fight, and I think they lose that. So it'll be interesting to see how well they can execute. Just being more on time to objectives would help a lot with getting the enemy team out of position. And knowing Buggleberry Finn and this roster, they talk a lot. Sometimes that's a really good thing, and they manage to be one step ahead in terms of moving around the map.
All right, and ladies and gentlemen, looks like all of you seem to have a good consensus that the Canadian beer drinkers will be coming out on top. I'm only basing this on the bets, by the way, because it seems like it's really skewed in that direction. And we are finally in game.
Yeah, I see a bunch of CBD fans in the chat, and I'm happy to see that because I want Buggleberry Finn to lose. So.
Is there anyone? I know there's at least one person that bet for 4 drinks. Who was that brave soul? You willing to reveal yourself?
That was Evdingus Bets Schmeckles.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no!
I got 300 for joining the chat for the first time, and I put it all in on 4 drinks in.
Well played. Well played. Z to the Lee says, honestly, no sound bits puts me in such a kissing mood. CBD's nuts. Well played, Z to the Lee.
Wait, the no sound setting gives him kissing moods? Well, that's a reaction. You might want to get that checked out.
Is Red Team logo Molson Canadian? Yes, it is.
It probably is, yeah.
And I had recommended that 4 Drinks In change their logo for this game specifically to be 4 of those, but they refused. I just want everyone in the chat to know that when they bet for next game.
And all right, we're getting underway. Nice bot side start for both junglers, and it looks like there was something pointed out by 4 Drinks that Shen did take Ignite. So he's aiming to just kill this Morgana. Wait, Morgana, no, stop. Good counter damage from Morgana. Yeah, go ahead.
This should get better for Morgana into like the later levels once she hits 6 and everything. Mm-hmm. But Shen should just stomp her in lane, I think.
So the matchup is that's not how you do it, but so the worst part about what I just saw is Morgana started Q. You do not want to start Q by any stretch of the imagination, but he was forced to start Q because the Shen taunted him. So So now you have no wave push. You are terrible of going under tower. You know that he's gonna get level 2. You decide to step up. So yep.
Yeah, there it is. Oh no! And I was gonna say this earlier because the early level advantage is gonna be so in the favor of Shen to begin with, but with the summoner spell disparity, it's just really really bad.
And wait. Oh my god, there's a fight going down mid lane. This flash is going everywhere, and
my
late flash there from Buggle.
By the way,
I mean, guys, he deserved it.
It was a solo kill, Mighty, whatever that means to you.
That is a solo kill.
Gotta get that drinking, you know?
We made a rule with Spare Boredom. Whenever there's a solo kill, we will be having a little sip.
Yep, just tangoing about. It is a necessary part of this matchup between Canadian beer drinkers and 4 Drinks In.
So it looks like the top side of the map is going to be very strong for the Canadian beer drinkers, and I think the game is done at this point.
Oh,
you think it's over?
I think the game is over because Amphibios just has to chill. He just has to chill, scale up, and they win straight up.
Yeah, I think if they play around top and then take that advantage and push the lead bottom, that'll be really really strong. Because there's no way Morgana can answer the Shen if he gets ahead.
Absolutely not. Morgana, what she excels in is pushing you under your tower and preventing you from going anywhere. But
so I think, on the flip side there, we should talk about what 4 Drinks In need to do to really come back from this early deficit. I think that they need to use this Ashero and Bard ulti really extremely well in order to win this game. Because their whole comp kind of relies on that, right? Those are their go buttons. That's how you get into fights.
I think their only chance is the team fight without Shen. So what would have to happen is maybe 4 Drinks baits a dragon, right? Have Morgana be right on Shen's butt, preventing him from teleporting with a binding, and try to get a Maokai Orianna Bard combo on a 4v4 and completely wipe the team there.
Yeah, I could see that. If they can keep Shen out of the fights, even if he gets ahead, it won't be so bad for them.
Exactly. And in the early game, even though Maokai does not have urgency in the jungle compared to a Volibear, the early game should really favor 4 drinks. You got Ashe with her annoyance. We got Bard, who's always a menace. And Orianna with a Shockwave deals a lot more damage, in my opinion, than a Seraphine at level 6.
Yeah, I think in terms of taking the fights around Dragon early on, they'll probably be not too bad, not in too bad a shape in terms of taking those fights. Mm-hmm. The issue there is that I think Seraphine probably has pushing prio in mid lane, and the jungle matchup in terms of 1v1 and 2v2s is, I think, definitely Volibear favored.
Oh yeah.
So they'll have a hard time getting any engagements without those objectives and grouping up as well. Although in bot lane, I think they should be doing a really good job, even though they're down farm.
You know, it's a struggle. Got a little half wave going towards Ashe, so she'll be able to shore up a little bit of that. We got Bugleberry and O-Dog fighting over a pink ward, as players love to do.
Yep, O-Dog's taking a lot of damage, but he trades it right back.
O-Dog has a good mana pool, though. You gotta keep that up.
Yeah, and both players going tier, looks like. So definitely got the tier, but then the Fairy Charm for O-Dog looking like maybe Moonstone coming first item.
Oh, yeah.
I think Buggle might just go into...
O-Dog completely whiffing that ultimate.
And honestly, that had to have been leg. I know O-Dog very well. He does not miss those. So
really
unlucky.
Yeah, that is unfortunate stuff, seeing that whiffed ultimate.
That's pretty huge, yeah.
I'm not really sure why he threw it either, because it would have been max range no matter which direction he threw it, and might have missed anyway.
So, we got, Wolfez coming in from the Maokai jungle on the top lane, but Seraphine just says, lol, I'm just gonna hit you from afar, trying to push the wave in so that Bugleberry can get a good back off. But we gotta watch out. This Morgana's about to get ganked really hard. Taunt comes in from Clovis, gets Dutch Krampus out there. Dutch has the ultimate, but he doesn't actually catch the Volibear with the ultimate. Dutch Krampus gets stunned up. Clovis gets a nice empowered auto attack, and down goes the Morgana for the second time this game.
Clovis almost died to the minion wave in the pool there. He actually makes it out on like 50 HP. So, very nearly dead there.
He nearly dies, but he played that very well. I think this guy has a good head on his shoulders.
Yeah, no, well played from him and his jungler coming up to top lane. Boy named Luke. Maybe a little bit after the engage. Might have gone a little early from Shen with that big minion wave. But looks like Dutch Krampus going down again. And now he's going to get some help pushing out the wave. Looks like Clovis needs to back. So he said, hey, Volibear, get back up here, man. I need some help. And so we're seeing the junglers kind of helping out the lanes a bit. Mid back, so Waffles came in and dealt with the wave. You okay, Evan?
I think they can hear that. You could like preview the sound bit, so I just previewed the John Cena one very loud, and it was insane. I hope.
Oh man, and Prezi, of course, he did message me before the match, and all he said was the sound bit, and his name is John Cena, and that's all.
So it looks like we have people going on every side. Ultimate comes out from Clovis. Wolf's ult goes through, but he gets taunted up immediately. Tries to get the Lulu back, and does so very splendidly. Both trying to get everyone off of Clovis. Can he 2v1? That's debatable, but no, that's not a 2v1, it's a 3v2. So now Volibear comes in, gets an ultimate on the Spooky Man, slaps him one last time. Wormly needs to flash out, but he has no flash. Clovis gets a nice flash taunt out, and overall, this is going to be a 2-for-1 trade in favor of Canadian beer drinkers.
Man, oh man. And really key in this fight, Bugleberry Finn did ultimate to stop the TP from Seraphine, but didn't manage to get his own TP down to bottom lane, so he didn't have that TP exchange. He still has TP to go again in bottom lane, but... well played from Canadian beer drinkers. And they were just organized. They brought everybody. They had the Shen ultimate. No TP from Morgana either. Looks like Bugleberry Finn having to flash out of the way of that Seraphine ult. O-Dog's not missing again. And well played from the Canadian beer drinkers. Extending their early game lead.
So it looks like O-Dog is getting down some hurt on Bugleberry, but it might be a double reset coming in real soon.
Kevin has allergies. Mr. Prezi, thanks for the copy pastas there. I really appreciate it.
You should read them out. They highlighted their messages, man. You should read them out.
What is this new copy pasta?
It's not new. It's been around.
Looks like a Bard ult says hi. He's gonna auto attack O-Dog, but O-Dog has flash. He should have flashed that Q.
O-Dog is dead.
Waffles
is gonna get him.
Got him, coach. But his boy named Luke might be into some trouble. He tries to back out because it is the 3v1. So good punish. Good punish.
Well played, good roam from Spooky. Finally seeing that Bard coming around the map, getting some pressure down, and honestly, Waffle's in the right place at the right time to pick up the kill. Otherwise, I think O-Dog was out of there. We'll have to see what item he ends up completing. I think Mandate is really, really fun on support, but it's probably worse than Leandri's as a damage build for mid lane. So this is likely to be the...
Spooky Man tries to get Bopes into a bad position and does so immediately. While there's a jungle scuttle on the top side that leads to nothing, but that is an excellent roam back down by Spooky Man.
And it was looking like a bit of an 80 gap, you know? A big CS lead coming through for Bopes. But, hey, Wormley wasn't having none of that, okay? He said, get back down here, Spooky, we're getting a kill. And they do. Looks like the answer from Canadian Beer Drinkers is to pick up this Rift Herald as the plates and tower are going to get some damage down the bottom.
Looks like all across the board, the biggest gold gap is going to be in the bot lane. This Ashe is a little bit ahead of the Aphelios. But we just don't look at the jungle gap here. It's not... It's alright.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so something happened here with the junglers where they played more on top side, and one side of top won more than the other, and we can see that very clearly reflected in the jungle here as Spooky Man is getting a pick.
But Xayvia does ult herself and gets a Shen ult, but the Bard with his last dying breath says, I'm gonna lock up everyone. What a godly ult. Wow.
Yeah, a nice Bard ulti there. He knew he was going down, so he said, hey, I'll slow them down, team. They won't kill you. And Bugleberry Finn padding his damage stats, you know, popped his ultimate at the tail end of that, trying to get the numbers up. He knows that when they inevitably lose this game, he's gonna want to look good. So
I don't know if that was accidental or if that was calm mind decision to Bard ult in that exact spot while he was dying.
Oh no, that was clean from Spooky. I'm saying that the Ori ult afterward was.
He was just trying to make sure they couldn't chase, right?
Right.
Of course.
Yeah, it looks like pretty close in the mid lane in spite of all that, but it's definitely starting to become problematic for 4 Drinks in here as they do have the first Drake, but they've lost in the pressure across the map. They're losing in some CS in a couple lanes, and the overall gold advantage is in the favor of Canadian Beer Drinkers.
They're about to get even more gold with that Rift Herald. They'll go down to one and some change in terms of plating in the mid lane.
Good work, O-Dog.
It's like the next play. It's going to be for Dragon, huh?
Yeah, definitely a quick setup coming out from Canadian Beer Drinkers here. They're in position on time for this Dragon, and we'll have to see if these ultimates come through in the right sequence and in the right places for 4 Drinks in. Looks like they're coming together to contest.
Looks like the ultimate from Seraphine goes out, misses everything. Will there be a re-engage by Wolfies? He's thinking about it. Tosses a sapling, but nothing's going to come from it. Both teams are just going to back off and go back to their respective sides.
Yeah, and on one hand, a little too late to be there for that Drake from 4 Drinks in, but then O-Dog just giving them the gift. He said, hey guys, I don't need this ultimate.
Just listen to my song.
Yeah, and it was nice. I mean, if they were in that bush, he would have got a bunch of them. But
no, is it gonna?
Well played.
Waffles dancing there on the line, just barely picks it up. It looks like we have another copy pasta going out in the chat here for ZZ Chocobo.
And actually, it does take 2 to tango. I will be returning shortly.
Sure.
Indeed, it does, brother.
Alright, so looks like everything's a bit quiet right now, but there is a looming sense of dread in the top lane. This Morgana has not done basically anything in this battle besides die.
Yeah, it's tough, and I'm waiting to see where the TP is going to land from Dutch Krampus here, as he is yet to use that as well. I believe.
Morgana's being
Gank
in the
coming
top
through.
lane. Seraphine gets absolutely destroyed in the mid lane using both ultimates to get her down, but she's able to flash out and survive with a Shen ult.
Man, that's
Clovis
the weirdest
so-
thing I've ever seen.
Oh my god, Clovis with the flash top. And Bugleberry for the
No! Yeah, I hate
Bugleberry,
to
no, what
see
are you
it.
doing? Oh my god, Bugleberry.
Looks
no.
like I came back at the right time.
Word. Yeah, you did.
God
Buggleberry
bless.
Finn flashing to his death, definitely just confused, dazed and confused, that man.
He had it.
And what a strange series of events. Waffles with a really clean gank on mid going in, managing to force Shen ulti as the gank is going through on top lane. A well-played Black Shield from Dutch Krampus, nullifying the gank. No CC coming through from the Volibear because of it. But it wouldn't have mattered because Shen decided to turn around and ult to mid lane. So it was just a 1v1 between Volibear and Morgana in the top lane.
Shen gave up the possibility of setting his laner completely dead in the game in exchange to save the mid lane's life. I think that was the correct play because
No, a really good play, in my opinion, yeah. Definitely.
absolutely.
And the gank was not going to work out in topside anyway. So, but man, Buggle with the flash into the tower there and missing the QW.
Oh, no one saw that. Just clip that out.
Yeah, we can avoid thinking or talking about that ever again for our own sanity's sake. But what a rough thing to watch.
Looks like we got some mythic items coming in. Leandri's
Yeah,
Anguish.
interesting.
Is that it?
Yeah, it is Leandri's Anguish for the Morgana and topside, and we are seeing the Moonstone Renewer as well done for Seraphine in the mid lane. About to
Spicy.
stack up that tier as well. So honestly, what happens usually in these lanes is they build the tier just for the mana pool. And
Yeah,
then they end up going the Staff of Flowing Water after the Moonstone Renewer.
It's a really good investment. You pay what, 400 gold to never run out of mana.
Yeah,
Realistically.
exactly. Yeah, and it's very popular right now. I don't think Moonstone was even nerfed in the patch. It was the Staff of Flowing Water that was nerfed, right?
Yes.
I believe that's the case.
Did
Just the
Moonstone
AP.
get nerfed? I don't remember.
I don't think so. And so we do see that coming through for mid lane. A little less damage, but definitely some big teamfight utility. As long as you're in combat, that thing is constantly healing a nearby ally. And we do see as well the Turbo Chem Tank for Volibear in the jungle. 5 and 0.
Oh, you know he had to
it.
go for that. You know
Yeah.
he was gonna. Yep.
And I like it when you build that and you have Predator. I've seen some Rammus games where they're
Oh.
just zooming, like absolutely flying across the map.
Absolutely
But-
disgusting.
Good enough for me. He's gonna push Q and pop that, and he's gonna be going at least like 470 move speed.
The biggest gripe I have right now with Four Drinks is the fact that Ash built Shield Bow. And you might think, like, yeah, if a Volibear dives on you, you could survive the burst. But I absolutely don't like this because not only do I think Kraken Slayer is better here, because, her Q applies, I don't even know how many attacks per second, but Shield Bow itself, like, you can survive the burst, but you're not going to do any damage at the front line after that.
Yeah, and where we were talking about the lack of damage output in team fights for Drink Sing, this is kind of a worrying build path for Wormley here, as this is one of the lower damage output builds you can go for Ashe.
Mhm.
So I would say definitely a cause for concern here. He will be a little bit harder to target in these fights, for sure, as he is getting the arrow down onto Boy Named Luke, flashing away as well in time. Well
So,
played,
yeah.
nearly his death there.
Looks
Uh-oh.
like Clovis going back onto Morgana. Morgana, you have to ult immediately when this fight starts. You can't wait. If you ult there, you might have a chance to save your flash.
Oh, can he turn it now, though? He has the ultimate available. He doesn't go for it.
Clovis is way too tanky
Yeah,
for this.
I think, honestly, Dutch might be able to go for that if he has Black Shield available and can avoid the taunt.
Look at the
But
top lane. Teleport comes in for Morgana, but Shen can't ultimate just as well. Looks like we got fights going left and right. Ultimate from Seraphine tries to sing people. I'm not sure if she gets anyone. Suki Man frontlining. Looks like the dragon is stolen by Wolfies. Ultimate comes in from Volibear, just sitting on people. But Clovis is camping at half health. He's going to go down really hard. Bopes and Savia are trying to run for their lives. The 4-for-1 wipe here. Gale Force out comes from Bopes. Nice magical journey from Spooky Man. Will he get the slow off? He does. Gets a nice stun, and wow, that is a 4-for-1, 5-for-1 kill lead for 4 drinks in.
And this is exactly what we were looking for from Fordring Sin. Dutch Krampus, no hesitation at all. He gets the call, we're going for drag, we're going to get this thing, and he TPs right in. Clovis, on the other hand, tried to do the smart play, went back to regain some HP from that top lane fight before he uses his ultimate. And he channels it as soon as he's in Fountain, but doesn't regain enough HP to survive after ulting in. Oh, it looks like they were going for the Herald. And it just barely despawns at 19 minutes 45 seconds there.
No,
That's
unlucky. That fight is huge. That puts Fortress in a pretty comfortable spot, not gonna lie.
Yeah, and actually looking at the top lane, that fight puts Morgana ahead in gold over the Shen. Unbelievably.
Wait, what is that item?
Which one?
Hearthbound Axe? What does that do? What does that build
Is that
into?
that
the
build
item.
into Triforce, but he can't build that. What else does it build into?
Cleaver? Is it building Cleaver?
Oh, P does not open the shop for this.
Ah, well.
It pauses the game. That's what it does.
So, that's interesting. He's going very offensive. But it looks like Wolfie's going back into mid lane. This might be a mistake. It's just 3v2. Nice double charm comes out. Ultimate hits 3 from Oriana, but Bulgaberry is rooted. Boy named Luke doesn't have ultimate. That's a negative. Wolfie's trying to survive. Can he do it? Stun comes out. He goes back in. What a freaking god. Oh, dog.
The prediction. Oh, man.
That man is my lover. He is the Romeo to my Juliet.
That man has balls.
He's just sick with it. That was insane. The prediction. He threw it behind, knowing he would have to run into it. And Spooky Man coming from behind as well. Unable to get enough damage done.
Collapse from Ashe and Spooky Man, maybe? No? Perhaps?
No, they're going to opt out of that one. And oh boy, how bad did that look? They go in for the play, but it's a 2v3. And just ends in disaster as you would expect with it. With that sort of play.
From Clovis, Dutch Krampus getting a lot of damage dealt back on him. Looks like he's trading a little bit better now with the influx of like 1,000 gold from that last team fight. So he's actually holding his own.
Wait, how many towers have been taken?
Oh,
three it's
towers.
at the top.
Yep.
Oh, never mind. I'm stupid.
But it looks like there's some Volibear shenanigans happening from behind. Bard, thankfully, is in the correct place at the correct time, scaring out that Volibear from any kind of bad attempt.
Yeah, and looks like the jungle advantage still pretty big here for boy named Luke. About 2,000 gold ahead, which is no small amount. But conversely here, we're looking at the bottom lane. 2,000 gold ahead for Wormley. We were saying he had a rough time early, down a bunch of CS. Really turned the lane around at this point. Looks like he's finished his Blade of the Ruin King. Definitely an interesting build, going for the sustain, the lifesteal on those two items. And,
I feel like that's kind of like catching your bets, splitting the difference. You get the nice percent HP, but you also have the lifesteal. It's a thing.
He knows he has to do damage, but part of that is I can't die. If I die, I'm not doing damage. So he's got the shield from Shield Bow, a lot of sustain in the build, and I think it might work out for them if they can manage to clean this game up in the next like 8 or 9 minutes here. I think the scaling advantage for the side of Canadian beer drinkers here is pretty large with the Aphelios. So got to be careful not to let that guy get into late game, as he's going to be finishing his second item pretty soon here.
Yeah, I mean personally, and this is my preference. I'm not a fan of the shield bow blade combo. It does average at everything. It's not bad at anything, but I feel like really sharpening the blade towards one aspect is the way to go.
Yeah, I would have preferred to see a Kraken Slayer come through, probably, with the two tanky members here, the Shen and the Volibear.
Oh, this is happening, isn't it? Looks like
it is indeed.
Are hovering the dragon. Is it spawned yet? I don't think it's been 20 seconds.
So Shen is actually waiting in Fountain here with ultimate.
And the home guards. If he ultimates, he can just home guard. Yep.
So kind of clever there from Clovis.
Both teams are posturing around. Warden going up. Little sapling toss here and there. Nice sweepy scan to make sure there's no vision of how they engage.
Really interesting here. Lulu is holding a pink. So maybe just going to drop it down at the start of this dragon. Shen is actually going to go and push in mid.
Shen says, I'm tired of waiting here. This is dumb.
Yeah, no, this is smart because the mid lane push advantage was in the favor of Fordring Sin, and he's going to be able to ultimate here. Ooh, looks like a huge ultimate from ODOG.
4-man ultimate jumps into Volibear, but the root hits many people. Aphelios, no one's touching Aphelios. He's going in. Oh, I stand corrected. 3-man ultimate from Bugleberry Finn gets a nice chunk of damage off. Everyone's chunked down a half HP. Looks like Bugleberry Finn trying for the QW, but gets absolutely demolished by boy named Duke. More dragon damage coming out. Oh my god, 4 drinks are in the full retreat. Tails behind their tails under their legs, whatever that saying is.
Tails between their legs. They're tucking tail and running in that one. And out of that fight they go. What an insane fight played on a nice edge by both teams. Starts off with a clean 4-man ultimate from ODOG. But on the other side, Spooky Man throwing his Bard ulti and locking down 3 or 4 himself. So nullifying the engage completely. And it just ends up in the favor of Canadian beer drinkers at the end as Buggle tries to go for the re-engage, but a little over-aggressive, ends up getting taken down himself. And the dragon goes over.
It's pretty obvious after watching that fight who on the team is actually 4 drinks in. Flashing in the middle of a whole team seems a little ambitious. And
We'll never know. We'll have to get some interviews and find out exactly.
We all know I'm not a fan of Bugleberry Finn, so I'm happy to see it.
Yep. It was a clean Orianna ultimate coming through. I think Rescued in the chat pointing that out. Definitely nice on top of the Bard ulti there. Managing to pick up like 3 or 4 people in that ultimate.
Right.
But the damage not coming through quite yet as he opts for the Luden's build. I think probably Leandri's is a little better on Orianna, especially against this team.
Well, here's the thing. Even a blind nut can find a squirrel, right?
Wait, you want to run that by me?
Alright, that was the wrong timing. I had something in my mouth and it almost came right out.
I'm just a bit concerned.
That was terrible. That was terrible.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Well, I'm going to go on mute for a little bit longer and think about it.
Absolutely. And it looks like we're seeing a little Baron setup come in here. A little dance around the Baronski here. As,
this isn't going to lead to anything. I mean, there's no damage on the side for Drinks to actually take this down.
Oh, but this is one of those where nobody can actually do it, but everybody wants to, you know? So we're going to have to see who has the gusto, the chutzpah.
It goes for Wit's End. That's what he was building.
Who went for Wit's End?
Shen.
Oh my, Shen just went Wit's End.
So Morgana completely loses the side lane now. That's good to know.
Yeah, well, that's just game over top lane. It's Merc Treads and Wit's End. How do you beat that as Morgana? Who knows? Not me. And, you know, what's interesting here, I'm seeing really, really high vision scores all the way across Canadian beer drinkers here.
Oh, wow, that's a good ultimate hitting 3. Bugleberry is a big good alter, I'm not gonna lie.
But they're doing nothing. He's just throwing him for damage. This guy, he's a poser. He's a fake.
They're pretty lame.
He's padding his stats. Is that what's happening here?
Yeah, and you know what? He deserves the ridicule here because honestly, 1, 3, and 5. What are you doing, man? The big ultimate coming through from Wormley.
Oh, shit, that's not a good ultimate. That's really not a good.
A little too late, and ODOG manages to save the cooldown because that didn't go off. That
clips off the Volibear. Volibear has the ult out, try to get away, but no. Wooly flashes after him. Aphelios can't really lay down enough damage. Was there a shield coming out from boys named Duke? No, that's a negative. Looks like it's going to be a 2-for-0 trade, and Baron is on the table.
Yeah, and really unfortunate thing here is that Waffles just threw his ultimate the wrong way, man. He threw it at one guy instead of 5. Pretty awkward on that one, but oh well.
Fortune shouldn't be able to get this. What is happening?
I mean, they might be able to. There's no smite for the side of Canadian beer drinkers, and a little bit afraid to come in for this fight. They are, as that was like a Yoda phrase I just pulled there. That's kind of. But they just don't have the ultimates on the side of Fordring Sin, so I feel like some damage could have come through. All you really have to be afraid of there is the Morgana ultimate.
When I said that, I meant in terms of you don't have to go ahead and play to begin with. You can just sit back, relax, scale up. Canadian beer drinkers don't have to do these risky plays. The Seraphine getting caught, that completely precipitated this entire exchange of events.
Yeah, looks like Mr. Prezi coming through in the chat pointing out that it's not Boy Named Duke. I actually think that it's really endearing and cute that Spare has said Woofles and Boy Named Duke the whole
Woofles.
game. When it's Waffles and Boy Named Luke.
No, it's Woofles now.
But you go right ahead. You go right ahead and correct.
I'm changing their names. It makes my life easier.
Yeah, I think they should change their names after this. That's my feeling. Rescued coming in. This is a fresh. This is right hot off the presses. Even a blind nut can find a squirrel, guys. Even a blind nut can find a squirrel, guys. Even a blind nut can find a squirrel.
Are we gonna do it the whole time, or?
Well, I mean, we gotta fill time, right?
Looks like the dragon's up, and Canadian beer drinkers have put the chokehold on.
Boy's name, not Duke, is going in, but Spooky Man gets a nice ultimate, locking him up. Nice double charm there. Wormly is trying to get as much damage as he can on Clovis. Clovis just completely melts. But Aphelios is really trying to do as much as he can in the back line. Waffles, come on, go get him, coach. Buckleberry Finn trying to speed everyone up, no avail. And it looks like, oh no, but Spooky Man says, I want this booty, give me that. But Buckleberry Finn still gets the last kill onto the Aphelios. And it's going to be a soul point for 4 Drinks In.
Spooky Man is as cracked as he is jacked, finding the tunnel through the wall there to deliver onto Bobes the damage and the slows to finish him off. Woofles getting a little out of position here against Boy Named Duke. Definitely under tower, bad spot to be. And that Volibear is a little scary. Maybe they just clean up the tower anyway. It looks like not enough damage to come through to push them off. And 4 Drinks In with a lot of decisive moves in this game, definitely not afraid to go up and do the damage. They're just taking over.
I'm just really critical right now of Canadian beer drinkers. They did not play what their comp is supposed to do.
No, I agree. I think the last fight, O-Dog, with the 2-man ultimate, it was nice, but it ends up with only 2 people rooted, or charmed, unable to go in on it with the rest of his team. And honestly, he should be playing more for the big team fight ultimates than for like a random 2-man catch.
I think you need to stick to your own business and not talk shit about my boy O-Dog. He is playing very well and just getting unlucky, so... just watch what you say, okay?
Yeah, it was rather unlucky ultimate, and Clovis, of course, told him to do it, goaded him into it, and ends up dying for it.
I mean, if you flip a coin 10 times and they're all tails, right?
They're always going to be heads because O-Dog has a good head on his shoulders. That's why.
Got him.
But tails never fails, and that's why I go with tails when I play heads or tails.
Do people play? Is that a game?
Oh, you don't do just like 100-round sesh with the boys?
No. Why would I do that?
No, a beer for everyone you get wrong.
Oh, true. Okay.
Is that what college? Is that what college guys are doing now? The heads are tails.
I wouldn't know. I don't know what college is.
I had said something earlier about how good Canadian beer drinkers were doing on the Vision Tour, and I was looking at every single member but the support. This game, Spooky Man filling from top, playing support. Man, oh man, is he absolutely crushing Xavier here.
Yeah, why is he not just playing support normally?
Your guess is as good as mine. It probably has something to do with the diapers.
Yeah, the diapers really have that top lane taste, you know?
They do. That they do. I have no idea. Wouldn't know. Couldn't be me.
So... like I said, I do not like Canadian beer drinkers' execution of their composition. Shen has to continuously push the side lane. The fact that he's literally trying to group right now is not the way I want to see Shen being played. In addition, O-Dog has built Zanya's Hourglass. Great for survivability, really bad for a team fight, because if Seraphine's getting hit, your team fight composition is really not executing well at all.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised to see him going for that instead of a little more damage here. I think that it has a bit to do with this like skewed idea of how he's supposed to play the fights, because he keeps ending up in the front going for picks, where I think he should just play more toward the back and kind of play around his teammates' engage, right?
Oh yeah. What the heck?
boy named Luke with a scuffed engage.
Boy
Really
named
missed the mark on that
Duke
one.
with
Boy named Duke.
Oh,
Waffles! Just goes over the wall. The arrow
God.
coming through.
Oh, but he's getting
everyone.
slowed down. We got ultras being tossed left and right now. It's a free for all, guys.
Yep, and Waffle's a little troll on the engage there. Definitely looking for the engage. Didn't quite find it. Wormly, props to him. Sent the arrow anyway.
Look at buffers the actual stun from Boy's name. Oh.
And it just turns out that Shenalty is wasted there.
Well,
as Spooky Man was baiting all along.
There goes your composition split push for the next 3 minutes, guys.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm really surprised. That's the other thing about Canadian beer drinkers this game. I'm really surprised not to see them in the side lane a bit more with the Shen. He should be winning that side lane matchup, and he has the ultimate available, but opting out of it to group up, as you said earlier, I mean, why aren't they exploiting these advantages that they had in the early game? I'm not sure.
So I know I said I want to see Shen split push. After wasting the ult, that's what I want to see him grouped. Because Dragon's coming up within a minute, and you're in top lane, and you got no teleport, no ult. Like, what are you trying to accomplish there?
Quick shout out to Ladewey for the Twitch Prime sub. I fucking hate you, Dewey.
No, Dewey's cool. Thanks for the Twitch Prime, Dewey. And
well, Dewey, you got 50-50 here.
This will be Soul Point coming in for 4 drinks in. It is pretty much do or die for the Canadian beer drinkers. If you're a Canadian beer drinkers fan, put it in the chat right now. Give them your energy. I know it's on a 3-minute delay. Who cares? Send it.
Comes out. Boy named Luke gets caught up. The ultimate comes out way too early, in my opinion. Boy named Luke goes in with the ultimate. Gets one nice kill. Clovis in the back line. Gets a nice taunt onto Wormly. I got lagged for a little bit there. Bo's trying to do as much damage as he can. Buggleberry Fence uses ultimate somewhere. I'm not really sure where. Xavier gets absolutely locked up by Wolfies. Stun comes in from Volleyberry. Gets a nice shield, but I don't know if both can do enough damage. There's a lot of damage going down on the rest of the team. Buggleberry Fence still at a lot of HP.
Come on, Bobes. Get in there, boy.
Fight's still going on. The Infernal Soul does get in there. Buggleberry Fence says, I want that blood. Nice Magical Journey comes out. They're on the wrong side of the map. I think this is going to be a double kill. Wormly is trying to fight Odog. Odog just got absolutely destroyed, and then the angry beam.
You were absolutely right there. Odog using his ultimate a little too early, only finding one with the charm there, and the front line from Canadian beer drinkers really played that well. They went forward, tried to get in the fight after the Seraphine ult's used, but they were unable to find enough damage, and not enough people really locked down as well. Bob's just not able to put it down on the heads of the enemy team. Too far ahead probably at this point with the Infernal Drake going over, and it's looking like a couple inhibs picked up here for 4 drinks in if they continue this push.
How is Buggleberry tanking the turret with like 20 minions in front of him?
And Buggleberry, he just does what he wants. He's a really wild man.
Evidently, I get it. Evidently,
what do you mean? Evidently, explain.
No, don't worry about that.
Buggleberry Finn is a fraud.
He's
tampered the league, and he needs to be stopped.
Let me just put a disclaimer out. Here's the disclaimer out. Isn't he an admin?
Yeah, but I want him more of an Ranger for world domination.
Evidently, it looks to me like Buggleberry Finn is a fraud, and I want a disclaimer for all of you in chat. Every time you spend money on this league, it goes to Buggleberry Finn, and who knows what he does with that stuff, man.
There's rumors he's buying tigers, live tigers, and just, I don't know what he does with them, but he has like 6-ish.
What if he's eating the tigers?
I don't know, but I'm worried. I'm just worried is all. No,
watch out for that guy. Anybody on a team with Buggleberry Finn, just so you know.
I have never and will never be on his team. I refuse.
He's sus. Yeah, me neither.
I gotta go.
Yep, out of here.
Clovis, get that. Oh, Clovis, don't do it. There's like 5 people ahead of him.
Haven't stopped talking about our tiger plans. I can only imagine that is LeChance and not Buggleberry Finn in the chat. You heard it here first. LeChance is in on it. Hashtag Shadow Organization. Please put a stop to this nonsense.
So, what's the play here? What do oh, okay, not that. Don't do that.
Oh, it looks like the play is to just take all the inhibs and win the game here for 4 Drinks In, as they are monstrously ahead. They have the Infernal Soul. They have a bunch of big shutdowns across the line. Honestly, if you're Canadian beer drinkers, the first thing you gotta do is pick off the shutdowns one at a time if you can.
The longer you hold out here, there goes the ultimate onto OhDawg. Clovis tries to get something in there. 2-man ult from Buckleberry Finn. Oh, everyone just died on the side of Canadian beer drinkers. USA forever. Nice redemption coming out to heal everyone back up, and they are pushing to end the game. All 5 men taking down the first tower. Second tower is under attack. Oh man, then comes Duke over here, and Duke says goodbye.
Yep, Duke is in serious trouble, and I was really hoping that Ash Arrow would mean that OhDawg couldn't use his ultimate too early in a fight and actually get it off on 4 people. But he just went down to Waffles. Waffles, the Chad, the hero himself, crushing it this game. 4-2 and 14.
And we all know
maniac.
The name is John Cena.
And
Did you please tell me you played the clip, the soundbite, or like immediately after saying that?
I played it just before, but I played it multiple times throughout that series, and it was lovely. And you guys had no idea, so you'd talk over it. but it was so loud, you had no idea.
It's so loud that it's louder than us. I absolutely guarantee you that.
Holy Buggleberry Finn! Apparently, padding his damage charts worked out for him in the end. 26k damage, not bad for the man himself. I don't know if the prediction has ended. I can do it on my phone.
They did end, but you need to reward the people who voted Canadian beer drinkers.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And
you want me to do it? I can.
Yeah, I don't have access on my computer due to other.
Oh, because you're on the betting account.
I have no accounts such as.
Choose outcome CBD complete prediction. Are you sure? Yeah.
Mr. Prezi throughout that game sent me all of green eggs and ham.
Yep.
I really
that does sound
really appreciate
like
it.
Mr. Prezi for sure.
Player of the game goes to OhDawg. Favorite player by far. He will pop off this game. I have faith.
OhDawg was a player in that game.
I think OhDawg needs to play a more OhDawg champion. OhDawg, to me at least, is one of those guys. Yeah, he's in your face. He's an in your face player, and I want to see that from OhDawg here.
Wait, was that a 40-minute game?
I don't know. I lost track of time.
It was definitely a game. I can't say anything but that was a game, and what a game it was.
Wait, did I lose Schmeckles on betting for the winning team?
I sure hope you did.
That's funny.
How do you redeem the Schmeckles? Oh, you did the prediction wrong, by the way.
No, I didn't.
4 drinks in one, correct?
I did. I clicked CBD. I'm trolling.
Oh, wait, can you reverse that?
No, I can't reverse that.
I'm so sorry, Rescued. Me and you both.
Wow.
Lost handily.
This is why you don't leave it up to me.
You said I got this. I let you have it, and you screwed me.
Well, you're yep. Like my name is not the Mighty Fool for no reason, chat.
Hey, guys,
all to know that.
This is LeChance here. I just wanted to let you guys know that the LBLCS version of the SEC is going to be opening up a case in the Schmeckle travesty that just happened. Listen, you don't need to say anything now. We'll be taking your statements in due time. I just wanted to come on stream and let the public know that your Schmeckles are important to us, and we will be following. We will be bringing this to the furthest extent of the law.
LeChance, can I have a comment from you on something?
Yes, absolutely.
What is your opinion on a moderator in the chat opening up a second account to bet Schmeckles? Is that insider trading or not?
That is 100. We will be opening up a separate investigation.
Wait, considering I literally just lost 300 Schmeckles, hypothetically.
The trials will be fierce and will be largely impacted by public opinion.
Wait, didn't I just give Smeckles to like 1 million people though? Everybody voted for CBB.
I don't know what the odds are, man. I just know that we've now got a new division of the LBLCS. Anyways, excellent gentlemen. Thanks, guys.
Oh no.
Yeah. All right. Maybe I actually have a way to give Schmeckles 2 rescued, I think, if she was the only other person that voted 4 drinks in there.
How so? Say it before you do, please.
All I have to do is make a poll where I vote 3,000 of my own Schmeckles, and she votes whatever.
There can be tampering and such.
And then the Schmeckles are simply transferred from my own Schmeckles to hers.
I think.
Yes.
I think
suppose that,
rescued will live without the 3,000 Schmeckles, unless I don't know. That gets dicey.
Yeah, we'll talk it out with the admins, figure out a solution.
She will live as.
I have some Schmeckles to spare here and to share with the community, even though I do highlight all my messages because I'm a true LBLCS fan. If anybody has the copy pasta for that, please post it because it is pretty sick.
Did Z to the least say eat the rich?
Fuck the 1% says Ladui. I don't know what that means when it comes to Schmeckles. I don't know if there is a 1% of Schmeckle shareholders.
All right, guys, we're leaking a lot of real stock market talk in here, guys. How do you help that? What is the?
Sorry, LeChance came into the call, and so I needed to post this. There we go. Clear eyes and high spirits, Lords. What's happening? They're doing the pro draft again. It'll take a couple of minutes, and in that time, I think I will tango a bit. It takes 2, so hats off to you guys.
Yo, I completely forgot what that meant.
I what did he say? I wasn't
Takes 2 to tango.
Oh, it means he will be returning shortly. It's just me and you, Spare. Boredom, how are you doing?
Oh God, someone help me.
That is not the reaction I was hoping for.
I love you, man. Don't worry.
I would want to talk about the game, but I don't really care about the game. Let's talk about something fun.
All right,
what's
let's
fun?
talk about what kind of lawyers you're gonna get for the SEC investigation.
I have no stake or ham in the case, so I don't think I'll need a lawyer.
Of course.
So
After all, it was all hypothetical, right?
well, correct. And if I were to get a lawyer, it would be a good one. I think is the type of lawyer I would get.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard the Buckleberry Finn LLC is willing to represent.
You know me, Spare. I am an avid hater of Buckleberry Finn. Don't like the guy. Never have. Never will. He just reeks of insider trading, and I know this for a fact.
Yikers. Well, I mean, they're not listening to the stream while they're pro drafting, are they?
Oh, I would hope not, because if they are, they're all smelly diaper idiots. I don't know.
They're totally listening.
I just really have to tango right now, so I'm just kind of trying to play it off until Ethan gets back.
All good.
The LBLCS has not yet chosen its representation. I don't know. Charlie Kelly, expert at bird law. That is a good choice, and Charlie has in the past helped us with a lot of other unrelated things to the great Schmeckle heist of February 2nd. Or no, February 3rd, sorry. 2021.
Yeah. So what is bird law? Is that like
bird law? Oh yeah. So you know what a bird is, right? The fake things in the sky.
Yeah. It's a hoax.
So yeah. Well, first off, birds. I'll blatantly say this because it's a fact. Birds are fake. They use batteries. They're robots used to spy on us. Blah blah. Blah. I could go probably for 10 hours on this.
Yeah.
But the bird law is there's a law about birds that you're not allowed to throw them very far. So it's like over under 15 meters, right? You can throw them under 15 meters, but the second you got a cannon that and you launch it further than 15
You
meters.
could
That's a
have chosen any action. You could have chosen you can't eat birds. You couldn't kick birds. You couldn't massacre them.
listen.
but you chose
Listen.
throw.
No, I did not make the rule. First off, I didn't make the law. If I was in charge of the law, I would say get rid of birds in general, right? But I didn't choose the law. I just know I'm not allowed to throw them further. I think it's 15 meters if I can get a fact check in chat here.
Yeah, can anyone
I really doubt that.
Anyways, Mighty Fool, tell Spare here what you know about the bird law.
Bird
Yeah,
law. Yeah, that's okay. So there's some law and stuff. People have that stuff, you know. It keeps them from doing certain things. That's what laws are, and that's all I got.
Wow. Please don't teach a law class.
I wouldn't, but I might. I might do it.
I'm still
Can't stop
here. He butchered the law. As you know, Ethan, the bird law is the law that you cannot throw a bird further than 15 meters.
That's not what it is, but
That
that's also
is the
what
law.
I said.
That is the law.
It looks like we got Droxers in the chat. Droxers, man, oh man, don't like that guy.
No.
Oh, we're in draft or something. I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, we got draft going on. Looks like we got Anivia ban again. I think
bird
that
law.
all the time. That is bird law. Bird law is that you have to ban Quinn and Anivia every game.
Oh my god, they're gonna ban the birds.
Yep, all the birds gotta go.
No. Oh, Viego, what the hell?
Viego is not Quinn. This is game over for the side of 4 Drinks In. They forgot to ban a bird. That's bird law.
Did Canadians sub in Shuriken?
Canadians, there's probably a sub. Yeah, sure you can. In for Odog went to jungle. Clovis still in top lane. Bopes and Xavier down in the bot lane. Looks like Odog making the swap here as boy named Duke is out for this game.
Oh no, Duke, my boy.
Yep. So now we've got what do we want to call? Maybe we come up with a nickname for sure. You can hear.
Oh boy, well, I'm probably gonna call Shuriken. So I mean that's gonna happen.
Shuriken, yeah, Shuriken.
No,
Shuriken.
What is with Dutch Krampus and these weird top lane picks? I am loving this guy.
Lilia's not a weird pick, man. That's just solid.
The top lane?
Yeah, for sure.
What?
Buggleberry Finn pulling out the Lux. He is overconfident in this game. Definitely going to be the death of him. He's going to lose, no doubt. Gonna call the boys on you, Droxers. No one is afraid of you or your boys, okay?
Who the hell picks Lilia top, by the way? It just seems ridiculous. I don't know.
It is ridiculous. Shame on you, Dutch Krampus. What are you thinking? Looks like a lot of engaged support bands. That's definitely in Xavier's champion pool here. I'm just kidding, Droxers. You're my favorite. Too handsome. Absolutely just unbelievable.
By the way, I've been meaning to ask you too. When I was doing a little research on the 4 Drinks In, obviously you can't research that team without seeing the other team, 5 Drinks In, right?
Oh,
Who might that be?
Yeah,
that
I mean
doesn't make any sense.
it's another team, you know, probably nobody's, but
Yeah.
Yeah, they're full nobodies. I would agree.
you know, I saw them, and obviously I did the OPGG like multi-search thing for 5 Drinks In, and it was
Wouldn't do that.
It was a pretty good team. I'm not gonna lie. Got Grandmaster player. You know, we got some decent win rates.
He's good.
But you know, there was just one player on that team, right, that just stood out worse than everyone else.
Nope.
Who's that?
You know, he had a 10% win ratio overall in all his ranked games, right?
Wait, who is that?
and he really likes Silver for some reason.
No, you're looking at the last 20 ranked games. I'll tell you what.
Oh,
It hasn't been great recently.
I know who that is.
Also, me and Dewey are the only 2 people on the team with 100% win rates. We have not lost yet in CEO. So
that's
get
not
off
true.
my case.
It's not true. It's York and Dewey.
York
are
has
the
lost.
two.
York lost series 1. I won 2 games. He lost 1.
But you lost in. Oh my god, you lost in scrims. But he
Scrim.
wins in the. Oh no.
I win in normal, but he wins
in the scrims.
I lose in scrims.
Dewey
Also,
is built different, gotta say.
He is.
Yorick Hunts is possibly the biggest bamboozler I have ever seen, because I had to not find one Yorick game in Ranked.
Did Finn win? Yes, Finn won, Mr. Flying
Who
Duck.
is Finn?
Absolutely
He won.
did.
I agree.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Mr.
no.
Prezi coming in
Oh,
with
no.
some hot sauce here. Looks like he watched that stream on Sunday. By the way, it's on the YouTube channel.
Oh my god, hold on.
I am not going to read that one.
Yeah, maybe not.
It's a lot of words.
But
It is a lot of words.
I did take a little sip for it just because I felt
Absolutely,
it was necessary.
yeah. It is necessary sometimes.
Oh,
There's a unique copy pasta, that one, for sure.
boy, this water getting the best of me right now. Let me just
Yep.
stretch
Time
it.
to switch to the corianders. That'll turn you down a minute.
Game 2 is coriander game only. Let's get it.
Uh-oh, Mr. Prezi coming in with the Evdingus copy pasta.
Ooh, that's a new one.
I
Oh
didn't-
no, it's an old one adjusted. He altered it to my new.
It's a combo.
It's a combination play right there.
Yeah, well
Yeah.
played, Mr. Prezi.
Strong combo play there.
I admire you, and for that, I believe I will do this.
Oh, we need to open up betting, Evdingus. Can you get that? Or should I? I don't trust you to do that again.
But Dewey says that he's good at several.
Wait, sorry.
Who won game one? Melky Four Drinks in won game one.
Doesn't
but
feel like it for everyone that bet on him.
everyone that bet on Canadian beer drinkers won some schmeckles, and
For literally no reason. It was awesome. I enjoyed it. Chat
I think
enjoyed
that
it.
there is a reason, and it's that I really wanted Canadian beer drinkers to tear down the legacy of Buggleberry Finn, and they failed to do so, and I just didn't care.
I think they should have won. I
They should have
really
won.
think they should have won.
They should have won.
You won the jungle. You won the top lane. All you had to do was sit in the bot lane, chill, and nah.
The prediction has started. Get your betting in while you can. I'll probably end it around 1:30 game time is my assumption.
Mr. Prezi, what does that mean?
All right, so let's see. Before we get in the game, I just do want to do a little preface of these team composition. Just place your bets. Who do you think is gonna win this?
I don't look at the team comps until after the game. That's kind of my rule.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Dewey, you should definitely vote for the loser because Mighty Fool just wants to screw over everyone else. I don't know. It seems unfair to everyone who, is correct. But
I just want to point out that for redemption, I will attempt to correctly award the points to the winner,
I don't think that's an
This time-
option because I will be doing it myself.
and I will do it faster than Evdingus, no doubt.
And we
So,
are in
Everyone, pay
game.
attention to how well I execute this, because
We're in the game. I'm doing some stuff, some criminal activities.
do I vote at all? My trust in the process has been eroded. You can trust in the process because we have oversight.
Well, that's
LeChance
wrong.
has promised. LeChance has promised that he will investigate any failures on the part of the moderators or casters. So you will be guaranteed your schmeckles regardless of the outcome in the chat.
That doesn't seem right.
All right, guys, we are in game. Looks
Yep.
like 4 drinks in, going for some sneaky cheese.
Did
We
some
do that.
did somebody end the prediction? Is that a thing that somebody did?
Somebody do that?
I did end the last one.
Uh-oh.
No,
Oh,
I-
Do you mean the one for this one?
Anyways,
Clovis, do something. Nice
Uh-oh.
root comes out from the Malphite. Oh, this
Oh.
guy's so dead.
tragic. Yes, I do.
Alright.
I am referring to the one that was just posted.
For this game, I did not end that one.
Did you guys end the bet?
Somebody did. It's not up.
Okay, I'm not
Looks
gonna lie. That was probably a pretty good call because if you bet after seeing that, it might be a bit skewed.
Yep.
Well, I have proof I'm on a different account, but that account is not me, so it could not have been me. So I blame the Mighty Fool as we did after game 1 with the
not me. To promise it wasn't me this time.
Schmeckelgate.
Didn't touch
That's as it will be
Didn't touch it.
henceforth called.
Look, my hands are up in the air. They're not touching the keyboard or mouse. Couldn't have been me.
Schmeckelgate. Refer to it as that from now on. Apparently, I didn't get to vote, so I will just change accounts because I'm useless.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Nothing. Yeah.
I would just like to point out for all of you curious in chat that Evdingus is being investigated for insider trading of Smeckles.
Feels off.
Right now, as we speak, it's not off at all. It is accurately portraying the things that are going on here.
Just remember the foundation of our legal system. You are guilty until proven innocent.
Indeed. And Evdingus sounds guilty too, so.
I'm not. I don't know.
Good defense.
Looks like Clovis going in for some big trades on the Dutch Krampus here. It goes about even, but I would imagine that Riven should be able to win this matchup as long as she avoids those outside cues. Looks like Buggleberry Finn landing some poke through onto Shuriken here in mid lane.
Well, it's hard to say whether or not Riven wins that matchup. It really depends on whether or not she chooses to fight in a minion wave. Because Lilia should have the more consistent damage after Riven's burst. See, Riven's going for a burst right now and has to back out because okay, maybe not. See, like, the Dutch is getting so much damage off.
If Riven can manage to trade down to the point where Lilia is, like, low enough to all in, you just avoid that outer queue, and the damage output from Lilia is pretty low. You should be able to win that.
It's rough. It's really rough because, especially in the early levels, your entire combo comes back at like after you do everything, maybe like 8 seconds. In those 8 seconds, Lilia just smacks you over and over again. So it's really iffy.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's definitely not an easy matchup for either side coming through in the top lane. It does look like bottom lane, though, kind of trading in favor of Wormly and the Spooky Man here. But Bopes and Xavier here holding their own. I do love to see the set support pick very aggressive as ODog coming into the top lane.
There's going to have to be a flasher from Dutch. There's no way. That's...
coming through from Buggleberry Finn into the top side.
Feels like a bad TP. We hate that guy.
Yeah, definitely not going to work out in his favor as he's losing CS in mid for this.
But
XP losing CS, not great.
Waffles. Why is Buggleberry Finn still in the top lane? What is this? Oh, but Olaf says, nah. ODog's still chasing down Buggleberry. Buggleberry does not have flash. He should be a dead man walking right now. That's got to give Ev here some nice.
We do have to understand ODog is on Olaf and he is not yet missed an axe. This guy's unstoppable, unreal. If you did not bet on him, that one person that bet, you are sorely mistaken.
And just to answer your question here, what is this? Buggleberry Finn still in the top lane? That sounds like a mistake to me at this point. Hard to see that one coming, I guess. But losing the 2v2 there as ODog hits every axe, he just leers them out from top lane. It says, Clovis, this is for you.
Well, ODog's looking a lot better, not going to lie.
He never played bad. I don't know what you mean, played better. He is probably the best player I
always thought of ODog as a jungle player in my mind. And he did okay on the mid lane. Definitely played the early game well. Didn't quite manage to land the teamfight ultimates we were looking for out of him on the Seraphine.
Unlucky.
But moving into this game, he's playing a tried and true ODog champion. He's on the Olaf and looks like he's in his comfort zone.
And he's getting Dragon at the 5-minute mark.
Yeah, he's got that bot prio. Looks like Wormly and Spooky Man decided to go back in that bot side. And managing to pick up the dragon off that bot pressure. Pretty strong.
Oh, yeah. And this really does patch up that first kill that happened to Clovis up in the top lane. I guess he was just like shop farming or something. But right now, this early game is really going to look great for the Canadian drinkers. Dutch Krampus is getting absolutely wailed upon. Clovis, did he flash?
Oh, Clovis burns the flash there after Dutch Krampus uses his, I think it's his W to jump out.
Yo, that lagged on my screen.
Yeah, it lagged on mine as well. I do think he flashed forward. I don't think it was a failed flash.
And no, Clovis absolutely burned flash there.
No, I know, but it looked like he flashed in place, but I'm fairly confident he flashed forward.
Did he auto?
Yeah, he flash EQ, went for the auto, didn't quite finish off Dutch. And Dutch manages to escape. Low HP bar, probably not able to push up this wave. We'll have to see as the support from Waffles here in the top side. Will he get caught out? Waffles here looking for the engage, but probably gonna get caught out. Behind him is Odog, managing to sneak in, take his camp.
Oh, but Dutch has to flash out.
Dutch, oh no, Dutch burning the flash in kind as he has to get out of there. Looks like this bottom lane pretty heavily in the favor of Wormly and a Spooky Man. A lot of engaged, a lot of damage here in the bot side. Wormly with the heavy early game pick, the Ashe coming through. Some CC coming through from a Spooky Man as well.
Dutch, just recall, man. You don't have to stay here for this.
He wants that CS, man.
He didn't even get a CS.
Yeah, and that's not a winning 2v2 either, with the Olaf and the Riven just absolutely destroying Lilia and Maokai here.
Oh, but Maokai's still under turret.
Oh.
Maybe not. Xavia gets a nice face breaker, haymaker, day trader. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, he tries his best to get in range for that E. Has the minion behind him, so he could have gotten the stun, but doesn't take that extra step. Would have put him in range.
Looks like Buggle is out of mana. I wonder what he's going to do here, huh?
Yeah, Buggle not really doing so well in these mid lanes in terms of the laning and the trading parts of the lane. He's just always down in mana, not quite able to find the trades. Wormly getting jumped on, doesn't get the stun out of Xavier here. Turning back, Wormly takes the bomb, doesn't quite get fully stacked, and a pretty even trade coming through. All the sums still available in the spot side. Gonna be a little bit difficult to kill anyone, but definitely looking to burn sums in their advantage.
By the way, look at that vision in the bot side.
Yeah, a lot of control words there.
Everywhere. They got all their bases covered. Everything is going well for what's happening? Ashe misses the ult, but the Xavia stun comes out. He does get the
W. He does,
but not enough. Clovis is high to Dutch Krampus in the top lane, but that was a decent roam actually from Bugleberry. Dutch Krampus getting really smacked upon by Clovis. Is he gonna ult? He feels like he doesn't need to use it. Clovis gets, Jesus Christ, 80%.
Doesn't quite finish him. Yeah. Definitely what we were talking about earlier, though. Clovis playing those ranges, going in onto Dutch Krampus, has the damage to kill him outright, but doesn't stick around for the trade. Dutch Krampus knows he wants to get out of there and leave.
Whoa, Bobs, you just went in hard. Wormy gets a fully stacked Bobs on him. Bobs decides not to rocket jump back in, saying, we just want to take our trade and be okay with it. Clovis is in the top lane, just whacking on Finn. Finn has to flash out, but Finn just gets smacked down.
Ooh.
Great flash from Odog. Great flash.
A really nice flash from Odog coming out there, and Clovis manages to pick up the kill. Actually, interesting execution there from Bopes. He dodges the damage coming through from Bugleberry Finn, or from Wormly, sorry, and manages to avoid all the damage. Doesn't opt to go back in. I think he could have finished the kill there in bot lane.
It'd be really hard to, I would think. What's Xavier doing? What?
He looks like he's walking right on through that tower, and he's gonna attack that plant, and he's gonna go right on out.
What a Chad! Dang. Alrighty then, Bugleberry, you gotta get to mid lane, bro. That is a wave and a half. That is a wave and a half.
Starting to show in the farm advantage.
Is he gonna get rooted? The root barely misses, and
good flash
for Trinks, and they can't really contest more onto that. Waffle is getting a nice sapling hit onto two players. Dragon is up. They want to make sure that this Olaf cannot stack many dragons before the 20-minute mark, and they are really trying to make sure they get any kind of semblance of vision control to make sure that does not happen. Both teleports for top laners are coming back up, and looks like we're in an okay state right now.
And I would say, even though a lot of that gold went over to Shoryuken here in mid lane after Buggle did that extended roam, they're pretty even in gold.
Mm-hmm.
So overall, not so bad for the side of Four Drinks In.
Now, are we gonna see any teleports, any contests from the dragon? Doesn't look like it. But
yeah,
Buggle.
The issue here is they have this big team fight early game on the side of Canadian Beer Drinkers. Looks like an engage going in from Clovis on the top side.
That's a terrible trade. We don't take that deal.
Yeah, Dutch is having a rough time here. Almost down. Looks like over 20 PS.
From Clovis, it just deletes Krampus off the map. That is a solo kill. Take a sip, boys.
Yep, you're right about that one.
That is
And
a
that's
thing that we
really
agreed
good.
upon. I now remember. No towers taking this game. That's little.
Yeah, kind of surprising so
Surprising,
far.
yeah.
It looks like Clovis doing a lot of damage to his top tower. Even with all the jungle attention, this tower's taking so much damage. Looks like Lux heading up to the top lane, trying to clear the wave with ultimate. Not quite going to finish off the wave. As Clovis might finish this thing.
Looks like the plate wise is going to be 6 plates
Ooh.
for.
There it goes.
There he goes. Cast a curse.
Yeah, Buggle tried to get up there for the ultimate, but did not quite finish off the wave, and Clovis had like 2 or 3 minions able to finish the tower off.
So, I like the way that Buckle plays, trying to keep roaming. I don't like the fact that he is sacrificing so much every time he roams.
Yeah, definitely. I think he's lost a lot on the CS. He's down 20 right now. Xavier getting engaged on. Gonna be finished off. The charm was perfectly timed. Doesn't allow for the W out of the set there from Xavier. And Clovis burns TP.
That was... I'm shocked at how well executed that was. You usually don't ever want to dive a set because that's a one that you're gonna trade 1 for 1. But Spooky Man layered the CC after Worm Boys.
Worm
ultimate
Boy,
very
yeah.
well.
Yeah, Wormley had the nice ultimate onto the set under the tower, and absolutely cracked from Spooky Man.
Dodge Krampus says I don't want any part of this. Oh, Dodge really going in ham on this. The sleep actually misses. Oh no, you don't want any more of this, Waffles. He's gonna dive you under tower. Oh, there is no tower. Lol, JK. He gets with 1 axe. He's gonna just wail on him over and over again. Waffles has no mana. Challenging Smite comes through. He has a flash out, and that is not a good trade by any.
That's tough, yeah, and absolutely wasted the sleep from Dutch Krampus. You cannot sleep that guy, he's ulted. Oh, Xavier.
Oh, nice rocket thingy mabooper from Tristana, trying to get more trades back onto Wormley. Xavier ult him right into the wall, but this is his cooldowns out. I don't know. Knockup comes in from Spooky Man. I guess the W wasn't up for Xavier, and everyone's flashing all over the place here.
And that's a really big miscommunication there.
This
from
might
both.
not be done. Bulbs gets burst out. Oh my god. Worm Boy not even flinching at the Gallia ult coming in.
Yeah, and that looks really tough for both Bopes and Xavier there. Bopes uses his W to try to escape the slows from Wormley as Xavier walks forward for that ultimate into the wall. So Bopes doesn't have the W to go in when the ultimate comes out from Xavier onto Ashe.
Who's this teleporting in? Is that Galio?
Yeah.
Oh, Galio's fast. Oh, he's a fast boy. Oh, he's
Oh,
a
and he
snacky
flashes.
boy.
Whoa, sure, you can going in and getting a kill. Maybe could have gone for 2 there, but I don't think he could have caught Wormley, so good call to back out there.
I am back, and that looked like a solo 1v2 kill to me.
Is that
Sure.
true?
I think
That
that counts. Why would it not, right?
He's alone, so he has no help, right?
Yeah.
He was unassisted.
So, it may look somewhat even, but this is really not looking good for 4 drinks, because if you kill the Ashe, that's it. That's a team fight. It's done. GG.
Well, and so I would say that the scaling advantage once again is in the favor of Canadian beer drinkers here. They have the Tristana. They've got this lineup with like 3 and then they've got the carry split push for Murder, right? Very, very hard to deal with.
You know what I hate about this timeline? That you could call a team with Olaf scaling because Olaf now scales.
Yeah.
Just like the Gore Drinker. That item literally made Olaf the single best tank scaler in the game. Well, Maokai is... sorry, go ahead.
Ashe once again is going for this shield bow build, but
What?
hasn't
did that
opted for
freeze?
the Blade of the Rune King here.
Who just flashed? Xavier gets a nice double.
Oh, that was Buggle.
Gets a nice shield going up. Spooky Man trying to peel as best as he can, but oh my god, Set is just going in hard. 5-man onto the set trying to get him away. That's so many resources used. Clover
That's
trying to get an
GG.
ultimate off. Oh, nice ultimate. Misses everyone, actually. Galio gets a nice shot going back in. How many sleeps is that? Too many to count. Actually, Buggleberry is just overstepping his bounds.
O-Dog.
Right now.
O-Dog went off. Let's fucking go, boy.
Yeah, and I gotta say, well played from Clovis and O-Dog. Clovis knows that, hey, I can't go in quite yet. I need my Olaf to lead. And Olaf does, and goes right on in, picks up a double kill for himself. Clovis follows up, picks up another kill. And clean fight from the Canadian beer drinkers here.
I forgot to ask, is this a best of 3 or is it 2?
BO2. This is game
everything
2
is
of a
BO2. Unless it's a
How is it a
TO.
best of 2 though, if it's 1-1?
Well, it's not. So
Well, it could be 2-0.
look how you made us feel.
Yeah. Well,
Feel like an
Wormley,
idiot.
gotta say, Wormley still has that 300 gold shutdown. 6-0 refuses to go down in these fights. So there's potential here, even though it's 3 dragons and a significant 3,000 gold lead over to Canadian beer drinkers. Wormley's still fighting for the win here.
I think that fight was really indicative of how future fights will go. That set maybe 0-3 at the beginning of that fight, but he literally saw Ash and said, "Me kill Ash," and completely wasted everything on Ash. In addition, 4 Drinks realized that if Ash goes down, we have nothing left. So they threw everything, the kitchen sink and the car, at Set to stop him. So
there's a fun quote from Captain Flowers. He was casting a Riot stream of like a in-house.
Who's Riot?
Yeah, it was a bunch of rioters.
I don't know who Riot is. Anyways.
Riot? Anyway, he was talking about Samira and how if they gave her any more tools in her kit, she would fix the whole car.
Hey, valid. Oh, Clovis gets a nice stun back up. He's gonna get a knockup. No, but he doesn't really get it because he's still one shot Zenolia.
Holy cow.
And so we brought it up earlier, but that's exactly what we're looking for out of Clovis here in this matchup. You don't pick Riven because you want to chill in side lane and farm. You pick Riven because you want to kill that guy.
Exactly.
And unfortunately for Dutch Krampus, 0-5 on the scoreboard, looking like he's doing it. So,
and also unlike the last game where it's the complete opposite. You want to sit in the side lane and farm as Shen against Morgana. But it looks like this is favoring his matchup better. Oh god, everything's happening in the mid lane. Olaf beautifully tanks the Ash Arrow and ults immediately after. Gets charmed, quote unquote, but nothing happens to him because he's in ultimate form.
yeah, I gotta say, as much as Evdingus is, he's just a big fan of O-Dog. O-Dog is definitely earning the fans' respect in this game. 5-0-2 and playing it to the letter. Really doing a good job. Blocking the Ash Arrow, popping his ultimate on time.
For the record, before anyone gets any idea, he's taken. He's spoken for. I have no further comment.
Alright, that's good. And O-Dog, a handsome man himself, definitely spoken for, though. Please respect that in the chat. More like Slow Dog. Thank you, Lo-Fi Beats, to study, too. You are absolutely right. He is slow.
Alright, so now that we've established O-Dog's marital status,
Well, we're not married. But I
Sorry,
would.
Mr. President in the chat, he's all yours. He's our Ho-Dog.
oh, what do you got to say about that?
Here's what I'll make a statement right now. O-Dog, I know you're gonna watch this back, man. It really hurts that you would go around with other guys like this. I mean, you wrote me a freaking poem. Like, keep it in your pants unless you're with me. Appreciate it, man.
Wait, so I was writing a poem. The only thing we have to do to get on your good side.
Alright, I will read the poem at the end of the stream. Okay?
I don't have a good side.
He doesn't. He really doesn't. It's all bad.
By the way, I didn't even notice this. Despite their best efforts, 4 Drinks In cannot prevent Canadian beer drinkers from getting into Soul Point. So
Absolutely not.
Yeah, they suck.
that was so blunt, sir. Oh my god, bye, Buggleberry. Oh, never mind, Buggleberry.
Oh, Clovis with a good flash.
Buggleberry, just jump on him, Tristana. Jesus, go get him. Wolfo said, I'm gonna take advantage of his opportunity and immediately flash out. Spooky Man says, I want to knock up. Gets a knockup, Gylo comes back in, sleep onto one, but Shuriken says, me in, die.
And
Just jump on
I feel like
that
Buggleberry
had to
Finn,
be.
he's cheating
Yeah.
the system, right? A little bit. He's getting so lucky.
Well, okay, so here's the thing.
It's rigged.
It's 16 seconds to Drake. Every single summoner spell from Four Drinks In is down.
It's still gonna be a decent fight, though. They have Teleport and Galio, and they didn't call yet.
Summoner
Yeah.
smell.
The summoner smells are down, and so Canadian beer drinkers here, they have the advantage going into this fight. They have all their sums. They have they have no ults left except for Set, but they'll go for this fight probably and deny this this dragon. Hopefully getting soul,
I think
or they'll
Olaf,
all back in mid and just not go for it at all.
I think if Olaf suicides this and gets it, did Bogobar just ult the dragon?
Yeah, everybody ulted the dragon.
That's how you, that's how you cause the enemy.
They like
Because
chaos. They thrive on it.
If you
If
suddenly
that
increase your
summoner
DPS
smell-
output, how is the jungler supposed to estimate his smite?
Yeah, actually, that is a good point. Olaf has a smite advantage over most junglers, but it's a little difficult with the Lux and all this burst coming through.
That's what I think about the Lux.
Oh boy. Okay, that might be a shutdown goal. Come on. Come on,
That's 450 shutdown.
450, jump on Spooky. Just jump on his butt. Come
Sure,
on.
you can still has flash. He's not chasing though under the tower as he just backs off. Odog though, he doesn't want to
goes
back
in.
off. He's going right on in. Ults right out.
Because he used that Gore Drinker so early, he has no backup really.
And while Odog is distracting over there by the gate in the bot side,
Another
gonna allow the
tower.
mid tower to go down. That's another tower going down. You're right, F. Dingless.
That's 5 this game.
That's a lot of towers going down.
Did I just see that correctly? Galio, there's something. But there's a catch
Uh-oh.
on Oldog might be going down. here.
Odog,
There's
no
5
ultimate.
people. Oh my god, he didn't have a chance.
And a good Ash arrow coming out from Wormley. He knows that the Olaf ult is down, not available for this fight. Goes right on in, tells his team, hey guys, look at that free kill.
You know what the worst part about this is? Right before Oldog got caught out, the Galio teleported from the enemy, behind the enemy second, to their outer first on the bottom. But in the meanwhile, Gorbis gets a nice ultimate into the Baron, but gets to pick off one. Going on Maokai now. Will he be able to get it? No. Just jump onto them. Why won't you press your W? Finally! Misses the jump, though. I'm not too thrilled about that. Just not doing her best, but Buggleberry Finn getting all these kills in the backside.
Okay. I know Buggleberry looks kind of cracked in this fight,
He's not.
but Clovis is the one that's absolutely out of his mind cracked.
Insane.
That guy just made the giant play.
Like, I just want to see Tristana W in aggressively once. Just once.
I do too. Bopes this game has played
Yep.
way too passively, and his teammates are going in, so it shouldn't be too hard for him to pick up these kills. But
Like,
he
I
has
mean,
the cleanse.
it's hard. Like, it's hard to do. You know. You
Not
gotta
for me.
recall-
That's all I do. I go in. No out.
Lo-Fi beats the study too with a great quotable in the chat. Wind him up and watch him go, dog.
'Cause his name
Really
is
sick.
Odog. Dude, I like
Is Bopes good? Bopes is good. Bopes has a look at the CS and just tell me that Bopes isn't good. It's actually terrible.
Huh?
Opes was the Aphelios, right?
Correct.
He's alright.
Yeah, and Bopes is a good player. The problem that he generally has in a lot of these games is that if he doesn't have appropriate frontline, he has a really hard time positioning aggressively. And I think we're seeing that in this game where he doesn't jump in on enemies that are CC'd.
Yeah, that's it's playing on the side of caution. Like, you can't get caught by Maokai W. You can't get caught by Rakan Charm or Naka, and that part that makes sense. But
At some point, you have to. They're losing the game, right? Like they're not losing, but
you gotta.
They may end up in the same spot that they were in last game, where
Correct.
they aren't playing aggressively enough. They aren't using their comp to its fullest advantage, and they're going to look at the game where
Don't start this, please. Don't start.
4 drinks in might be ahead.
Wait, Mr. Prezi, if LeChance is here, hide Toe Dog. That one is great as well.
Alright,
Toe Dog, O-Dog.
Looks like Baron's being started up. Xavier trying to clear all the wards on the backside. 4 people strong, 5 people strong. Shuriken trying to provide interference. Ultimate comes out from Wolfels. Oh my god, poor Galio. This should be a Baron secure though. Oh, they're peeling off, maybe not. Who the heck knows? Ultimate comes out from Buggleberry Finn, not actually securing anything. Looks like Riven trying to go in, trying to provide distraction, maybe? He does get
nice distraction from Riven as Wodog 500 finishes the Baron off himself. And I mean, it's a loss of teammates here for the side of Canadian beer drinkers, but they do pick up the Baron. They're 3 Drakes to 1. They're up 5,000 gold. And as soon as these guys respawn, they gotta look to end.
I think that's an okay trade. I mean, you're at soul point still. The opponent's not, and they're not gonna be at soul point if they get this dragon.
Yeah, exactly. They're giving up a Drake, but not at soul point, while they are. And I think they can look to just make a push down a lane here.
Yeah, I mean,
Odog give this up though. Is he gonna go in? Oh, he's going in. He's going hot, but does not
Dog.
feel. Oh, but they're laying down the hurt. Maybe.
oh, no, dog.
Might be an uh-oh dog as he just jumps right into the pit.
I like this.
Who started this?
I don't- Chat started this and they're fantastic.
Oh.
And it looks like uh-oh dog jumps into the pit, says nah thanks, and hops right on out with his flash. But does not go down as they have Baron buff. They can look for a push down the lanes. Not a bad decision in my opinion, as he has the Baron buff for his team. So he can still look for a play after respawning while the Baron goes over.
And this is what you want to see. You want to see a 1-3-1. Probably not the Olaf on the one side. Probably the Galio for that, the global. But I mean, you're pushing 3 lanes right now. It's great.
One part of that is that Galio does not have Baron buff, while Odog
comes in Galio, but they're really going to aim for the set. Set really has to get the nice face breaker off, does so. The Zions is not the most ideal. Will he get rooted? He will get rooted eventually. Talk comes out, gets an aftershock prop, but look at the side lanes. Riven and whatever dog you want to add onto that.
Bro Dog is taking some inhibitor towers here, as he's just going to have to leave the rest of the team grouping up, managing to push him away. Maybe not, he's looking for an engage. Just kidding, he wants to leave now.
4 people in the bot lane.
Riven's dog, maybe, perhaps.
We should be letting the Riven know that there is going to be a small militia coming into the top lane for his face. Whereas Godog is going wailing on that, on the inhibitor, but he's ult says, I still want this. Wait, why did you hit the Maokai once and just run?
Yep, just hit the inhib, bro. You're gonna die. Uh-oh, it's Oh No Dog running the hell out of that base.
And Waffles has no mana to chase him down, actually, so that's unfortunate.
Oh, he's back? He's going for it again. Spooky Man trying to look for the engage, not gonna find it. Slowed by the Q. It looks like Riven got a little bit hairy in the top lane, had to force the Galio.
He's still here!
Odog is mad. He's ready.
Looks like his sleep might come back onto Sad. Sad's really just taking all these things, man. He wants to go take a nap. Odog is still in
Odog gets
This
the inhib.
man is insane.
Why is he
He
still
can get left,
here?
no ultimate available. Will Odog go down?
Wow, this guy is tanky.
He goes down, finally, with 3 people on him. But Shuriken...
He's gonna die here, but does he get the inhibitor? He does.
Oh,
just kidding.
Bobes!
Bobes gets
picks it up.
Oh, what a what a chat. Oh, what the heck was that?
Oh, Clovis!
Oh, Clovis, no, Clovis, you were doing so well,
Oh,
Clovis.
no, Clovis.
No, Clovis, he's dead. He's part of them now. Okay, that was crazy.
Little oopsie there from Clovis. Playing great on the Riven this game, but definitely showing a little bit of error in the top side there as he gets picked off. Good Ash Arrow, 11, 1, and 5, by the way, from Wormley. really popping off this game. Unfortunately, his team has not held up their end of the bargain, as they've lost every single drag but those 2 clouds.
And you got 3 kills, but you lost 3 inhibitors. That's not the trade deal you want to be seeing right now.
Yeah, and if you look a little bit at this this difference between the different lanes in this game, I mean, ODog's pulling his weight, but Clovis definitely doing his job as well, and they're kind of nullifying the Wormly threat from the bot side here, as Spooky Man and Wormly have done a lot in the early game, but not able to carry their advantage through into these team fights. I think that's a lot of what we were talking about early on with these compositional advantages.
Yeah, there is an interesting buy coming out from Spooky that I'm more concerned about. That's a Thornkill, right?
Yeah, and a Spooky Man maybe intelligently buying that, as Olaf is healing so much, and same with Riven.
I don't think that's a bad buy. I don't think it's an efficient buy.
And his name is John.
Well, so you see some interesting itemization coming through. That definitely the Shurelias is my preferred recon item.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have the what is it? Steel polar guards, or what's the thing called? It's not tabbies anymore, right?
Steel plate something.
Steel plated something.
Yeah, something like that.
Plated steel caps. That's what it is.
Yes. But yeah, why is Canadian Bigger not just taking the Last Dragon?
Well.
Now, but I mean,
yeah, I think they were just getting the waves in, so they couldn't be contested. But
they were just sightseeing in the base of 4 drinks. Like they're like, oh, let's just stop by here and say hi before we take a break.
Yep, and there's the call. So they managed to pick up the last objective they need. The Cloud Soul is over to the side of Canadian Beer Drinkers as they walk topside for their Baron buff.
4 drinks really need to contest this. If they let this go through with 3 inhibitors down, they will lose the game outright. And the Baron's being started right now.
It's 33 minutes, and I can't help but feel like Canadian Beer Drinkers playing it slow and smart. They're picking up their objectives one by one as they need them. Oh, nearly! Oh, he does steal it!
Oh no, dog!
No dog with no smite doesn't manage to pick up the Baron.
Oh.
Hold on.
Buckleberry Finn.
Hold on.
Oh, look, this guy's so bad. How does that happen?
What? Hold on.
What just happened? The 1-3 and 11 Lux manages to pick it up, and I think it was the Comet that picked up the Dragon.
Slow it down. It was a Comet.
That is indeed in chat, and I have a new one. Throw dog.
That was so
kind
good.
of lo-fi beats to study here. Throw dog in the chat, managing to miss the smite. Doesn't have it up for the Baron, and used probably on the Dragon, I think. Going to Baron and misses it.
Oh no!
Giving it over to Buckleberry Finn.
This is the first time that the 4 drinks have had a gold lead. Oh, goodbye, Bopes. Good freaking bye. Buckleberry gets that nice kill, and then Xavier just gets locked up as well. Oh, they're trying to go really hard on Spooky Man.
Spooky Man is going off. I didn't expect that play. That's good, because they have 2 down right now for the side of Canadian Beer Drinkers. As long as they pick up one more kill, they might be able to hold the game out. They had 3 inhibitors down earlier on in the game when the Dragon was taken, and now they're starting to respawn. Maybe they can hold here.
They can't keep doing this.
As they do have, look at that gold lead. They have 3,000 gold advantage after that Baron steal. So many minions going over.
They played it right. They did 3 lane pressure. They got the soul. They traded Baron for 2. They did all the required steps.
It was just unlucky, dog.
And Plead the Fifth in the chat, he's reporting a crime here, as the criminals on 4 drinks in, managing to steal that Baron buff and take the game back. Look at all those shutdowns coming through. 700 gold shutdown for the Ashe.
I don't know why Buckleberry Finn is worth money. Seems unfair.
It really does, as Buggleberry Finn turning the game on its head absolutely with that Baron steal. Who would have thought that Comet would steal the Baron in this game? Not me, that's for sure.
I might need a tango just about right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it
you
does
might,
take
as
two.
10 towers have gone down in this
Yep.
game.
Just noticed that.
And right now we're looking at the absolute opposite of what we saw last game. 91 vision square coming through from a spooky man, but keeping up Xavier with 74. The supports are locked in this vision battle. And we'll have to see around the next couple objectives. I think the next one coming up will be that Elder Dragon.
I swear to God, if Buggleberry Finn steals the Elder Dragon with an ultimate, I'm done.
I mean, forget about that. What if they win a fight?
I don't even know. This has gone on way too. Why is O-Dog just wailing on? Someone stop him!
I don't know what's happening here. O-Dog is absolutely cracked.
Riven.
Yo, Len!
Oh, Wolfle's trying to get to him, but Riven has so many outs. Dutch trying to stop the O-Dog. Oh, goodbye, Dutch. Good freaking bye. Buggleberry is there for the support. O-Dog is still wailing on it. Oh no, Shuriken, you can't go in there like that. Oh, Shuriken, is he gonna get slept? Yes, he is. They're gonna wait to see what they can do here. What?
But it doesn't matter because look what happens. We thought that Clovis would be playing the split push game, but O-Dog, alone in the bot lane, they thought, went and wailed on the inhibitor tower. Meanwhile, they try to go after Clovis. Turns out they have to turn on O-Dog, but then his team is there, and Clovis manages to pick up top lane CS, gets in on the inhibitor, and they pick up bottom.
You know, the bet shouldn't have been which team was gonna win. The bet should have been how long is O-Dog gonna stay in the bot lane.
Yeah, how many times can O-Dog split a lane and win anyway?
And still live. Like, what a Chad, but man, that Baron steal just completely flipped the game on them. So that was literally the end game for Canadian Rangers.
And so we see that Canadian beer drinkers still have the soul, but at this point, it's 2 dragons to 4, and the Elder is spawning, so it's pretty good for either team here. Awesome denial from 4 drinks in if they can manage to pick it up.
If they get a collapse on the Shuriken here, Shuriken gets
Ash Arrow.
Oh, but he's still really living real well. Nice charm comes out from Spooky Man, and they do burst down the Galio, but that was a lot of ultimates and flash and used for that fight.
Ultimate, except for Bubble.
Look at the sneaky.
Oh, Dutch.
In.
Oh, Clovis managed to pick up top and hit Buggle backs, and actually O-Dog.
Mid lane.
O-Dog is gonna get mid anyway.
He tried to stop the backs, but he might have just stopped nothing and just died for it. There's a challenging smite. He's gonna burn down probably.
Xavier's 1 HP and he made it out.
Buggleberry Finn able to lock O-Dog up for a little bit. Is there gonna be a sleep coming out from Molly? That would have been a great play, but Mr. Waffles over here says,
"Oh no."
Viking, the Dead Man's Plate getting a lot of value here, just running away.
And while Shoryuken goes down in mid, both inhibs going down in mid and top, and absolutely cracked from O-Dog and Clovis, managing to play off that pressure and pick off the 2 inhibs while Dragon is up. So we'll have to see exactly how 4 drinks in opts to play for this fight. They have to deal with these super minion waves now. They have 3 super minion waves pushing into their base. They still have both Nexus turrets.
Hear me out. Canadian Drinks beat a fight at Dragon, double teleport into base.
Okay, they have both TVs available. They could end the game here.
And then Buggleberry and Dutch Krampus here both have TVs to match, but I don't think they would have 2v2 against those two.
Looks like they're gonna play for the Baron.
And is Elder Drake being started? Oh, hell yeah, it is. What are they gonna do? Buggleberry Finn's in the top lane, so he's trying to hold off the wave. Oh, but they're seeing the Elder being started way too late. They can no longer take the fight. Oh,
you guys got a recall.
Out of position. Xavier trying to stop as many backs as he can. They're running left, right, and center. Buggleberry Finn
this might be game.
Teleport comes into the tower. That is the correct call to try to stop this game from ending. Look at all the Baron up super minions. This is no good. Ultimate comes out, but it's not good enough. Oh my god, O-Dog says no.
O-Dog's gonna end it.
Oh my god.
End it. Game. Oh no. And Spooky
trying
to help his team stop from Oh no! And it's a 1-1
Oh,
series
yes.
now.
We're excited.
Oh, jeez. What a game.
Holy ash damage.
Man, oh man, what a crazy game! What a crazy series! As
Wait,
Canadian
stop
beer
talking 5
drinkers
seconds.
managed to pick it off.
And his name is John C.
Yeah. That was 5 seconds, right?
Okay, I just put the Johnson. I put the Johnson. Sorry. Anyways, continue
I
on.
thought that was good execution there. But anyway, Canadian beer drinkers managing to pick it up as Doot Doot Dog absolutely crushing it in this game. O-Dog and Clovis, man, oh man, did they know how to play that split pressure as they pick up the Baron buff and go up both mid and top. And Buggleberry Finn makes it back to base, but nobody else can. Playing interference there, Xavier manages to stop all the ports. And the game just ends.
That feels really bad for Buggleberry. He made good plays, great plays, but in the end, it didn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, Buggleberry Finn, honestly, the Baron steal was sick, but deserved the loss there. Man, oh man.
I believe we will be getting a couple of interviews here.
I sure hope so. Let me tell you who I want. I know who they're gonna send.
Buggleberry Finn and O-Dog is who I want.
Yeah, I want O-Dog and Bopes, and I want Dutch Krampus and Buggleberry Finn.
Let's do 2 doubles if you guys are listening.
I want Krampus here.
I want Krampus.
Krampus and Buggle and O-Dog and Bopes.
Yeah.
That is
actually, dude, I want O-Dog and Bopes and Clovis.
Oh, Clovis popped the fuck off that game 2 there.
Yeah, but honestly, like O-Dog was the hero of game 2. So
Whoever we
the set.
We do have O-Dog and Bopes in community. I will.
All right, let's bring O-Dog and Bopes up.
I will jerk him.
Let's get him up here.
Gentlemen, hello. How is it going?
Yo, what up?
Hello.
Congrats.
Much better after that second game.
Yeah, that was pretty darn clean. If I don't say so myself.
He does done say it, and he did.
It is done. Good interview. We will talk to you guys later. Anyways,
Wait, hold on.
okay, my bad. Do we have questions? Or?
O-Dog, I gotta know. O-Dog,
Yeah.
how did it feel being the most manly Chad, absolute beastly man on planet Earth in that game?
Felt good. What's his name? Buggleberry Finn's steal on Baron kind of hurt. But other than that, I knew I was a Chad. I knew I was a Broloff. I knew I was a Frat Star. So we won the game in the end.
You're an absolute animal. Props to you.
Thanks, man.
Bopes. I got a big question for you, and I've been nailing you on stream for this. Why won't you jump in? Just once.
I'm just a scaredy cat. That's my nature. I sit back and just
leapfrog on these fights, man. Like, what's going through your mind there?
I'm just washed up.
Me too.
I think I was better when I was in economy, and I'm not sure if that's because the opponents were weaker or I was just better then. But my God, these were some stressful games for me.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, Bobes, I gotta say, you played well in the lane phase in game 1. Game 2, I don't really know what happened to you and Xavier. I mean, the aggression kind of left your spirits, you know?
Yeah, and, honestly, it was just we saw how well top lane was going and jungle was going, and we made the calculated decision to...
I understand, and that's a smart play. Don't lose what you have in bot lane when the rest of your map is winning. That's a smart play. So, props to you for that one. But
looks like the man of the hour is in here as well.
No, he's gone now. I just dragged him out.
Did you just kick him out?
I'm about to ban my.
He keeps server muting himself, or someone else's.
I'm doing it. Don't worry.
Okay. Oh no, this is a shit show.
Before this gets out of control, let me ask O-Dog a question as well. O-Dog, you played
Knock it off, Ethan. I'm gonna play server tag.
You played Surfing in the mid lane in game 1, right?
Yeah.
So.
Is that because you were afraid to play a real mid laner against me?
Okay, hold on.
What was the
Wait, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Oh my God.
That wasn't me.
Right here.
We need some control. I don't know.
That wasn't me. I swear to God, it wasn't me.
Anyways, ask your question, Spare.
So what was the play with the Seraphine mid lane? Because that didn't seem to add a lot to your team composition.
Work on that in fives. Solo queue it's free. Like I don't lose in solo queue with it. We tried it in a game. We got to work on it a little bit, but it'll be there in the future.
Okay. I would say if I have any piece of advice for you, ODog, it's that you played it great in the early game. Really pushed the lane advantages, used your mana advantages, and put the pressure on. But in the late game, you were missing those teamfight ultimates. You need to be a little more patient.
Dude, I know. I missed a lot that game.
You missed so many. It was awesome.
It was rough,
on the other hand, Buggleberry Finn with some big Orianna ultimates in game 1.
Yeah, actually though.
Yeah, I didn't like that you guys double banned me out. Not gonna lie. I was like, they're gonna ban both now, and I'm gonna play some other champion. And my team was like Lux, and I was like, oh, fine, guys.
Yeah, but the big Orianna ultimates, we were flaming you a bit because you were clearly padding the damage stats. In game 1.
It's pretty obvious.
And it did work to your advantage.
No, I wasn't.
It did work to your advantage.
Engaging, no need for me to whatever.
No doubt. After some, and I want to say a spooky man with the biggest Bard ultimates I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, absolutely cracked.
In game 1, massive player. And here comes Dutch Krampus. Dutch
Krampus.
You go right ahead, Spare.
Dutch Krampus.
What you got?
You played my girl in the top lane game 1.
Oh yeah.
And you got her killed like 5 times in game 1.
Got what killed 5 times?
You got my Morgana, my bae killed.
I only died like 3 times.
3 times. 3 times.
Yeah, I died 3 times. I killed 3 times. I died 3 times.
You know, we're not counting here.
Yeah. And you played the horsey girl.
Oh yeah.
What are these unconventional picks that you keep trying to pull out? And they work sometimes.
I talk a lot on the podcast about spicy picks, and I was like, I can't talk the talk and not walk the walk.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I was like, Bug was like, dude, you know, you're hopping in as a sub. You can play whatever you want. I was like, all right, I want the Morgana top.
All right.
And, it was fun. Yeah, I spent all last season playing tanks. So if I'm gonna hop in for a sub after saying that I'm taking a season off, I'm gonna play fun shit. You know.
Okay, gotcha.
Now, Dutch, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
After seeing ODog lock in his Olaf, what were your thoughts? What were your feelings? Because he's cracked on that champion.
Yeah,
I was going to lock it in before draft started because we knew our 3 bans and we knew Olaf wasn't one of them, and we knew that he would put it on blue side and make him jungle so they could get the counter pick against Waffles. We had it all written out. We just couldn't stop it. The man is cracked.
He's unbelievably unstoppable, by the way.
ODog is a phenomenal player, and he's really good on Olaf.
I love him.
I mean, you know, expecting nothing less. You know, he's a great guy, great player. So at the Olaf, I was like, shit, all right, it's gonna be good. But like we thought we had it, but you know, it's you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, it was really the 1-3-1 that just shut us down. We didn't have we didn't have the materials to deal with it because we had no one with gold except for Ash, who had like half our team's gold.
Yeah, Olaf kind of walked into my lane, got Riven some early gold, and then just like stomped me in. So it was you know, it's all right. But
no, you guys played great both games for sure.
I know I'm not a caster, but can I ask you a question, Dutch?
Yeah.
You've been a pretty vocal hater of the Riven in commercial.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes.
What did you feel when that got locked in?
I felt like, oh shit, I want to play the most troll thing possible. That way I can prove that you can play anything into Riven. Turns out you can't because Olaf is also strong, and Riven Olaf is a monster combo.
Well, Dutch, we were talking about your matchup.
I should have played the Morgana again, game 2, but you know I wanted to spice it up.
I might have actually.
He knows.
I actually proposed to you.
But yeah, the Riven was good. I still think there are a lot better picks in the top lane, personally. But I also think there are better picks in the top lane than Morgana and Lilia, and still played them. They're fun.
Well, I was gonna say, are there more fun top lane picks?
Yeah, so it comes down to that. Like,
yeah, if Odog's top lane, I'm banning Teemo. I want to say that right now. If I meet you guys again in the playoffs, I'm banning Teemo if Odog's top.
Oh yeah,
I'd love to see it.
Bopes,
what I have to say, Bopes, is how does it feel to do less damage than a Lilia top that went?
Oh no!
Like, how does that feel?
All I'm saying is damage graph. Look at the total damage to turrets of that game. That's all I'm saying.
They're like, all right. They're like, all right. Well, Bopes can't do damage, so at least we gotta have him as a caster minion. Hit those towers a little bit.
He was a Baron cannon, if anything.
We'd love
in Bopes' defense, right? You guys got really pressured by all those minions. I mean,
yeah. How many inhibitors did they take? I don't know.
Twice. I don't know.
Also, what am I supposed to do coming into a Lilia, Maokai, Lux, Asshole?
Nothing. That was the point of the comp.
Just dodge it, dude.
You're not supposed to do it.
Just dodge it. Dodge all 5 of those ults.
Well, Bopes, I think you did exactly what you needed to do, which was pick Olaf and then just kill him.
No, I just like to flame Bopes, but these guys are a phenomenal team. Like, CBD's great. I've been talking to them all season. Like, they're doing a great job and working on their mistakes. So it's good to see them come out with some strong plays.
And I'll say it now. I didn't say it earlier in the cast, but I think Dutch Krampus, definitely a winner in both games, as we've seen that he helped out with the CBD draft in both games, as well as prior in the season. And the casters, and me included, had said that the draft was better for CBD in both games.
It's true.
So, Bopes, I wanted to get your opinion in particular on the draft in both games. Talk to me about how you felt in Game 1 draft, being the sole damage dealer with that Aphelios comp. You had the Lulu, you had all those tanks. You guys didn't quite make it through the mid and early game, But what were your thoughts going on in that game and the loss?
So I think the comp was not an issue. I think the double Moonstaff build with a chonky front line is going to be a pretty solid comp no matter what. I think the biggest issue is our mindsets going into it. We had the early advantage on the Volibear, and it's hard to control yourself, take it back, and say, no, we don't want to bring the fight to them. We want them to come to us, because that's what our comp does. And I think that easily could have been a win. But
so you think that maybe your team with that mindset wasn't quite proactive enough?
I don't know about proactive. I think they were too proactive is the thing.
Well, I'll say in response, if you let me, Bobes, may I?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll say we noticed that this was going to be a super Bobes hypercarry comp the second they locked in Shen Seraphine, because we were familiar with Odog's good Seraphine in the mid lane. We thought he might pick it. So we knew that he'd have a lot of protection, so we basically drafted the same thing. We just drafted something that had the ability to engage easily and disengage easily. And we knew there's one thing, if we got hit by one thing, we lost the fight, and it was Seraphine ult. And all we talked about is Seraphine ult up. And the second it wasn't up, we all end.
Yeah, and that makes a lot of sense with what we talked about afterward during that series. Was a lot of those Seraphine ults were hard to land in those fights. And I think you guys did a really, really good job of playing around those Seraphine ults in the fights.
So the one that hit us in the river, we got wiped.
Yeah, he did hit one that was really good.
Seraphine ult into Aphelios flamethrower ult is going to be a lot of damage. If that Bard ult hadn't come in, that would have been like a.
Oh, that one for on Dragon. Spooky hard carried that fight. Oh man,
that was the scariest part.
Like no damage.
Yeah.
Anyways, as far as draft goes, so we were prepared for Kitten Lord in the support role.
Oh, true.
And so the idea was actually to handshake, give them the Olaf, and we would take Lilia, Seraphine, and go for a double Moonstaff and try to just go for that. But as it turns out, there was no kitten lord, and we had to
She
go
was
on the
tending to
fly.
her felines.
Yes.
Anyways,
Cubs.
gentlemen, any final thoughts, shout outs? We can go down the line here, however you want to do it.
Shout outs to Twitch chat. You guys are great.
They were awesome.
That's all I got.
Mr.
Thanks for the love and support.
Buggleberries
all the fans
McFinn
out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out the other team. Also, clearly can drink beer very well. Our Canadian counterparts. Big ups, boys.
I have a shout out as a caster.
Well, you're last, so Dutch Krampus, what do you have to say?
Nah, yeah. I honestly shout out to like literally everyone who played that game. I know like both teams very well. I was very it was very fun to like hop in and play some games versus some of my old teammates. So well done to 4 Drinks In and CBD.
Wonderful.
Good game.
Dog, anything to say to anyone particularly? Maybe I don't know, like anyone.
Well, shout out to all my fans. Love you guys, and in my biggest fan, F Dingus.
I love you too,
dog. All right, gentlemen, thank you for the interview.
Hey, shout out to Spare Boredom and Buggleberry Finn. I know Buggleberry Finn sucks.
Yeah, definitely the worst player.
Terrible, but he's all right. Spare Boredom though, really cool guy.
Oh,
everybody, big fan.
Thanks for coming, guys. Great series, great matchup, fun to have you. Okay, guys, I'm in a voice chat alone. They have no idea. I just wanted to touch base on this whole Schmeckel issue, game 1. It's being looked into. Blame the Mighty Fool. Don't blame Ev Dingus. Ev Dingus is pretty chill. The Mighty Fool is the guy to blame. He sucks. He screwed you out of your Schmeckles. All right.